Ahoy, crypto pirates. Hey, guys, this is your guest host tonight, Corsair KNTX. We're right here with Captain's right-hand man, Hex Jesus. How you doing?
What's up? Good, man, good. Blessed be my day, man. My computer just came in right now.
Ooh, got a whole setup to get ready, huh?
Yeah.
It's like Christmas.
Fuck, that box is big as fuck. It's like literally like I can't even put it on the screen. Like it's like literally like that. It's gigantic. Can't wait, man.
Did you pick up an Alienware?
Yeah, Alienware. I think it's the Aurora 11 or 11 or whatever.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What GPU did you get for it?
I think it was like the 2080.
Oh,
the
nice.
TI 2080. Yeah.
You did the liquid cooled, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think that was only available, at least on the website, as an option for the 2070.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for some reason the 2080 wasn't. There's no option for it, so I was like, "Fuck." Well, I'll say I was like, so they gave me two options between that one, the 8 gig, and the 11. I just said, "Fuck it, let's do 11."
So you got a whole room and a whole place you're gonna set it up and everything?
Yeah, well, pretty much in here and stuff. I've got a mounted TV over here that what I'm gonna do is play videos also in the background. Yeah, it has a background too.
I love it.
Yeah, like I've actually got a full. Let me see if I can. Wait, let me just unlock my standing desk. Here we go. So, wait, I guess you guys can't see. So I've got like a whole little standing desk right here, like.
Oh, look at you, all electric and stuff. Don't have to crank it.
No crank, man. But it's pretty funny. When I turned it on, it was at 555. I shit you not. Oh my god, what the fuck?
That's awesome. Good timing.
Yeah.
Well, we might possibly have a special guest tonight. I won't ruin it for anyone unless you want to say it out loud. But
we'll just hold our breath, see if he shows up. But
yeah.
I'm pretty excited, man. This guy is a monologue king.
Oh, that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, if not, you guys DM me in Telegram. Let's get this party started. Let's get some more Hexicans on the show. It is Friday night, and it is the FN Hangout. This is for you Hexicans and your place to speak. Please let all the haters let them know my Telegram link, and I'll be happy to let them in as well. We'd be happy to talk with them. So
hell yeah, man. I mean, we haven't had a shit show yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, right? Definitely not. Well, before we say any more, just want to say condolences to RG3 and his family. It's a tough time he's going through right now, guys. I don't know if all of you are aware, but he lost his father a couple days ago. And so he is going to be possibly popping in tonight. Hex Jesus and I are going to be running the show in the meantime, and we'll see where it leads from there. But hopefully we can do Captain proud.
Yeah. And all words of encouragement are, that'd be really cool for him. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now, especially as, being the man of the household, you have to keep it together for the rest of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's tough.
So if you guys want to DM him, try not to overwhelm him too much, but at least just let him know thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. I think that would go a long way. So yeah. You guys can drop that in the normal chat. There's a chance he might be in there at some point in time too. So
yeah.
Well, guys,
on to Hex.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Hex time.
It's Hex time, man. Did you manage to catch any of the of GT's stream?
No, unfortunately, it was a busy day for me and my businesses, and I've been trying to catch up. And I saw that he went on, and then an hour later he was still on, and then an hour later it's like, man, I'm missing some good stream.
Right. Pontificating all kinds of stuff. I mean, like he was I think the whole stream was basically on stakes, essentially.
Yeah. That's
basically like if you want to hold a 555 stake, you should have a half of one in days, which is like I think 288 or something, and then a half of that one as well. So that way you always have stakes coming undone. So you don't. I guess basically so you don't have a need to like emergency on stake.
That's great. Hey, I got a special guest, Litecoin.
Ooh, okay.
Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on.
What's happening? Oh shit!
Oh shit!
RG3 is not even going to be here for the best show ever.
I know, right? Dude, your monologues are fucking awesome, bro. I love watching them.
Man.
Yeah, I'm just a crazy son of a bitch. It's just what it is.
Well, you'll fit right in here.
Yeah. I was like Joe Dirt got left at the Grand Canyon. Well, I didn't get left at the Grand Canyon. I was down on the beach one day when I was little, and I took my brain out and I was playing with it, and I forgot where I left the damn thing. So it explains a lot.
Well, it's good. Well, we're thankful for that then.
Definitely.
It's very entertaining.
Yeah, like you came on my radar when you made that Dogecoin video.
Doggy coin.
Doggy
The
coin.
doggy coin.
Doggy coin.
Yep.
It's D-O-G and then E. That's dog E.
Coin. It's like we're going straight to the moon. Lambo, jet skis, mansions.
Heck yeah.
Where I come from, I don't pronounce shit. I just go with the easy route, and it's doggy coin to me.
I like it.
Yeah, I like
it. That's how it reads, right?
That's exactly how it reads.
Yep. Doggy coin.
What the hell is going on?
Well, I'm curious. You familiar with any other coins other than doggy coin?
Not really, man. I just jumped into this stuff, and it was cheap, so I was like, "Here's where I'm gonna start." And I bought 100,000 of them, and
okay.
Yeah, it went pretty well, and then it didn't go quite as well, and now it's starting to go well again. So
yeah. I love it. Did you at least sell some of it back? Get your initial investment back in?
No, I'm keeping it all, man. I'm in it for the long haul, baby.
Ooh, there we go.
I like that.
It's going to go to like $6 one day, and them 100,000 shares. Whoa, Lord, that'll be $600,000 worth, and I didn't even pay jack shit for it.
So what have you told? What have you told Randy about Hex there, Jesus?
Not much. I was gonna try to get him. I was trying to get him before the stream, but I think we kind of ran into some problems because of the RG2 thing.
Yeah.
To kind of get him, I was trying to give him like a press junket, of what Hex is and everything. But I thought it'd be better if we just told him what Hex was on
Absolutely.
stream. Yeah, just get his honest opinion and everything.
Well, if you like cheap coins that are going to appreciate, Hex is right at the beginning of it.
Nice. So you're saying I need to buy into Hex, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. And then you need to make a TikTok video about it and let everyone else know about Hex too. So here's the deal with Hex. It's neat because it's the first CD on the blockchain. So essentially look at it similar. I guess you could say it's pretty similarly priced to Dogecoin at this point in time. It's such a low amount per coin. But the nice thing is it's time locked. So as you lock your coins up for longer, it pays you back in more of that same coin, but it pays it in interest. So we call it inflation. You can call it interest, whatever you want to call it. For tax purposes, I like inflation, but it's essentially the same thing. If you're going to hold on to doggy coin for a while, you might as well hold on to Hex for a few years and not only watch it appreciate, but let it pay you back in more Hex.
Yeah, I like that idea now. That's pretty cool.
Like currently this, at least for the short term, like let's just say you had 100,000 Hex, right? You could just put 365 one year. And then the next year when you hit the button to get your money out, you'll end up having about like 200,000 of Hex.
Really?
Out of the contract, yeah, currently.
Nice.
Yeah, the rate goes even higher the longer you go out. Pretty much.
Yeah, and that's with the same 100,000 Hex that you bought in doggy coin. That's what you mean, right, Jesus?
Yeah.
Thought so.
So what you're saying is that Hex is going to pay me to buy it.
Absolutely.
There we
That's
go.
a great way to put it. And now's the time while it's still just sub $1 billion market cap. So
1 billion. All right.
Yep. And so each coin right now, I believe, did we go up at all today? I was checking earlier today, but last I checked, we were at 0.0037. So we're a third of a cent.
Third of a cent.
So Hex is really cheap, under a penny, basically.
So $333 gets 100,000 of them. basically.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yes,
And I just
sir.
did that math just right in my head, just like that.
How did you do that? I thought you said you didn't have a brain. I had to think about that for a second.
I'm still a mathematical genius.
Well, your investment in Doggy Coin when you did shows that.
Yeah. You should have seen the equation that I used to get my wife to marry me.
There's an
I didn't hear this.
I got to know about this equation.
Yes. It's just a bunch of X plus Y equals a bunch of bullshit, but it worked. It worked.
Well, hell yeah, man.
Now, I'm gonna do something. I ain't never showed nobody this trick in my life, and I'm gonna show it to y'all because it's a trick that needs to be all over the world. Okay, it's a little math trick, and watch this. All right, both of you, you're gonna pick a number between 1 and 10, but you're not gonna tell me what it is. Okay, and this is the first time I've ever shared this in public. So pick a number 1 through 10. Don't tell me what it is. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, double it.
Okay.
Add 8 to it.
Okay.
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And subtract your original number that you picked. And you'll be left, both of you will be left with 4.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
That's a good one, man.
I wrote that when I was in the 4th grade.
That's fantastic.
So,
and that, are you sure that wasn't the one that got your wife? Because that was pretty good.
Well, I used it on her a time or two. I also used some duct tape, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't a club dragging back to the cave. So
Right.
Yeah. But look, the little equation is real simple. You take a number, you double a number, you add a number. At some point, you're going to divide by 2 and subtract your original number. So all you're left with is half of what you added, and it doesn't matter what it was.
that's pretty clever. Yeah, I see that. I see
so
that.
you can use that to pick up the girls. Okay? Just walk up to them and say, "Hey, I'm fixing to read your shit. Watch this." And they're gonna be like, "There's no way in hell you're fixing to read my shit." You
Well,
be like,
so
"Oh, I'm fixing to read your shit. I'm fixing to read it right now. Pick a number, bitch."
So I see. Well, you have a lot in common with the founder of this coin. He used to be part of the pickup community too. So I can see you're the top of your game there.
I got a hat I made the other day. It's got a PD on it, and it's got a PD on top, and under it says "panty dropper."
Oh my god. You're gonna fit right in with the Hexicans. That's for sure.
Oh man, and this is the Dirty Scoundrel Pirate Show. So this is where the slum of Hex come to hang out. So welcome, my friend.
Shit.
Welcome.
Yeah, the motherfuckers are hanging out here, bro.
So it sounds like I need to get into Hex, man. That's
Yes,
what
sir.
It sounds like.
We've got the captain of the ship in here too. So Randy, you get to meet the guy that usually runs the show, Mr. RG3.
G3.
Hey, Captain.
Hey, yo, what's up, fellas? How you doing?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Where
Glad
did
could
you
make
get this freaking pirate plumber at, man?
From Uranus.
You don't want to come from there, brother. You don't want to come from there. It's an old one.
I'm not even from this planet.
Nice. Oh, that's you're in the right place then. You landed on the right place.
Yep.
Hey, fellas, good job. I'm glad you guys got everything up and running and it's moving.
Well, it's
Appreciate y'all.
I can't say it's floating as well as if the cat wheel was running the ship, but
the rudder's messed up and we're turning in circles, but we're moving.
But we're still moving.
Well, it looks like everything's running. The chat room's going. Mama Rock, hey, check your Discord. I dropped you a big message when I get stationary again. I'm leaving tonight, and when I get stationary again, I'll send you some more instruction on what to do to pick up your hex. I think you guys, somebody's got to hook up Randy here with some ETH so he can get set up on some hex too.
For sure.
Hey, Randy, you got yourself a MetaMask yet?
What the hell is that?
I figured you'd say that. That's
So-
perfect.
So
After
here's the thing,
show here,
Randy.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you some ETH. We'll give you some more instruction.
There you go. So yeah, so welcome to the Discourse Syndicate, Randy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop some ether on you so that you can get your own hex and mint your own hex and see how the whole thing works. versus trying to get you to plug it and get your own. We're going to give you some for free so you can try it out and see how you like it.
Well, I like that. I like free.
Yes,
Damn straight.
Who doesn't, man?
So this is the man that caused Dogecoin to freaking pump on TikTok
by himself.
Not just the man, but the myth and the legend.
Holy
right.
Fucking shit, Randy. What the hell were you thinking, man?
It's not really a legend. I just had a really bad case of gas that one time, man. It was not a legend.
Nobody in their history of crypto has ever thought to pump Dogecoin.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Not even Jackson Palmer.
I bought the shit out of it, so I figured, hell, I need to talk about it a little bit.
Fuck yeah, man.
I dove off knee deep in that shit when I went in. I mean, I was stepping all in it. I hope the hell you smelling it, because I am damn so stepping in it.
Well, we smelled it. We smelled it for days.
You became a legend in the crypto space. Everyone's like, how the hell did they get Doge, or in your case, Doggy Coin to pump?
I mean, I'm sure you've heard it already that the thing is a joke, right? The coin itself was a joke coin.
Well, I didn't know that till I done bought it. I just
now welcome to crypto. Now you're one of us, because that was the same thing for all of the coins that we bought back in the day.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. That's right.
I didn't know shit. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And this son of a bitch is cheap. And I got about $333 sitting over here not doing a fucking thing. So I was like, I'm fixing to buy the shit out of this doggy coin. I didn't know it wasn't doggy coin. Somebody told me it was Dozer coin or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's spelled D-O-G-E, motherfucker. And that's doggy where I come from. And I don't give a flying fuck how you want to pronounce it.
That's welcome to the club. You just did 2017 in the last day or two here, so
that's perfect. That's a great recap of 2017. So
now you're one of the boys, just like the rest of us.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what, guys, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate the laughs. I needed it. That's for damn sure. Randy, thanks for coming on the show with these guys and talking shit with them. That's what we do here. And I gotta go take care of my family. I just want to say thank you to the whole Hex community all around, all you guys in the chat rooms and everything, for all the well wishes and condolences to my family. It's a rough time for us right now, but you guys have lifted my spirits. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go push all of them kids in the car, and we're gonna head on out to Colorado and take care of business, and then hopefully next week I'll get back on somewhere. I'll be traveling the country, going back and forth doing some work and stuff, so I should be able to get back on probably for Monday and Wednesday's show. But thanks KNTX and Hex Jesus for helping out.
RG3, I need to tell you something before you go to Colorado.
What's that, my friend?
You get up there to Colorado and you get to eating all them edibles, which are great. Okay. but there's a but. Do not, under any circumstances, trust a fart while you're eating those edibles. Do not do it. I sharked myself 3 times before I realized it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Do not trust a fart in Colorado. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
I don't trust mine anymore anyway. That happened about probably 6-8 months ago. I stopped trusting them.
That's awesome.
All right, gentlemen, you guys have a great show. Thanks. I appreciate you.
I'll check in with you, RG, and we'll see if we're in the same part of Colorado at some point. See how long you're there, man.
I'm sure I'll be driving through Four Corners there. Maybe I'll give you a jingle in the morning or something. I'll be heading that way.
Sounds
all
good,
right,
man.
guys. Take care.
How we going, brother? Oh, man, that's our captain. So I'm glad he got to come on and meet Randy the plumber. You can see why we knew you'd fit in here.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I guess I fit in most everywhere else, so why not?
Well, why not?
Like a good
I like
fit.
that. Well, we got we don't have them all here on the stream right now, but we got 21,000 people in the Telegram, and a lot of them are big fans of yours. So I hope we'll be able to spread this video later to them.
We circulated a lot of your videos and some of your NASCAR ones as well in the Telegram group.
So they're watching right now?
Yeah, We've got what do we got? 74 on right now. A lot of them will jump in here in just a little bit. About 9 o'clock is when most of the followers hop in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And then I got a guy in the comments here right now asking for your predictions for Sunday on NASCAR.
Oh man, Texas. It's hard to predict Texas, but I'm gonna tell you something. And I've told a lot of people, and I make a lot of NASCAR predictions every year before the season. I always pick my breakout driver every year. And my breakout driver this year was Chase Elliott, and that ain't no shit. And he proved what I was talking about at the All-Star race. He will probably go into Texas and just whip everybody's ass to prove to them
That'd be awesome.
that no doubt in anybody's mind that he is now Chase Elliott and no longer Bill's boy. And I'm not a Chase Elliott fan. I'm not. And it doesn't matter about who I'm a fan of. It's just a matter about the way I see it and the way I call it. I've predicted also the last 7 college football national champions in a row in August of every year.
Damn, I hope you embed
in
those
August.
In August of every year, I write it down. I seal it in an envelope. I get my wife to hide it in the safe. And I tell her we will open this the night of the national championship game. And every year she goes and gets the envelope. And every year it's dead on.
You, me, and my bookie need to have a conversation in August.
Yeah, definitely. We need you to write down a number for the hex price, man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if we have a college football season this year, we don't know we're going to have one.
No.
Okay? But if we do, and I made my prediction a month and a half ago, I went ahead and put this one in early. It's Auburn.
Auburn. Really?
And also, I went deeper than that. It's Auburn and Florida playing in the SEC championship game, both of them undefeated, and Auburn and Florida both in the playoffs as well. But Auburn's going to win it all. Auburn's going to beat Florida in the SEC championship game by a small margin, and that's going to propel Florida into the playoff because they will be undefeated with 1 loss, and that will put them up there. And it'll be Ohio State, Clemson, Florida, and Auburn in the college football playoff this year.
I think that's pretty solid. Those are some solid teams right there.
If we have a season. If we have a season. Yeah. You see the potential of Clemson being able to take it all the way again? I think they'll get there, but it's just like last year they didn't play enough good competition to get them ready to play the best.
Yeah.
And that's just what's going on. And I told everybody way early, like in August last year, LSU was fixing to just run away with this thing. And everybody thought I was crazy. Because you see, here's a fact right here. I am a Mississippi State Bulldog.
All right.
Okay.
That's a 5-inch tattoo. That's a big tattoo. Makes my arm look bigger for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I got this giant tattoo, and they're like, holy shit, you see that tattoo? His fucking arm is enormous. It's just damn good artwork. You know
so that tattoo's rolling on 20s? Is that what you're telling me?
22s? What you talking about?
24s, baby.
24.
24 pipes. 24-inch pipes.
On it.
That fucking tattoo's got its own damn subwoofers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't listening.
I like it. I like it, man.
So how many people you got watching?
Right now we've got 74, it looks like.
Man, if you can get it to 100, I'm going to give everybody the 5-shot oh shit. And you don't want to miss that.
Well, let's go ahead and pump this in all the chats again real quick here.
Fuck yeah, man.
Got to get it to 100, though, man. I don't do them for free.
All right.
Okay. Hell yeah. So it was just all the TikTok stuff you started seeing that made you look into doggy coin, basically. Just was it the hype off of that, or were you already looking at crypto already?
No, that's not how it happened at all. My producer, my PR guy, called me up at 11 o'clock at night and said, "What are you doing, you besigenated son of a bitch?" I remember it just like it was yesterday because I answered the phone. I said, "What you doing, motherfucker?" And he said, "What are you doing, you besigenated son of a bitch?" And I said, "Well, actually, I'm knee-deep into a bottle of scotch right now. What the fuck you doing?" And he said, "Look," he said, "you got to go buy this Dogecoin." And I said, "What the fuck are you talking about, Dogecoin?" He said, "It's spelled D-O-G-E." I said, "That's doggy, bitch. That ain't no Doge." And he said, well, call it whatever you want. He said, but you need to go buy some. This shit's on its way up to the moon. So I said, okay. So I go get on Robinhood and I buy 100,000 of them just because he said it was a good idea. And then I was like, well, shit, I need to go make a video about this shit because I ain't never bought no kryptonite. So I told him, I said, make me a backdrop video with Lambos and shit. And he gets real creative and he does all this stuff. I just tell him, I want some Lambos and shit because I want a fucking Lambo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't
Dude, you're already in the spirit.
I ain't saying I'm ever gonna get one, but if I did, it's a chick magnet right there. I don't give a shit what you do. You could get out of a Lambo weighing 900 fucking pounds. Okay, you could get out of a Lambo and it take you 45 minutes to get your fat ass out, and the chick's still gonna run over there. You need some help moving them big old fat roads you got, you fat son of a bitch. Be like, hell yeah, baby. About 12 of them be in your damn car pushing your shit out. You know what I'm saying? It's a chick magnet. It don't matter about nothing.
Fuck yeah.
But I want one. And I told him, I said, make me a backdrop. And I said, shit's fixing to get real up in this bitch. And I sent him the video and he just laughing his fucking ass off. And he says, it's Dogecoin. I said, I don't give a shit how you want to say it. I ain't that damn fancy. I eat fucking pancakes and bacon, motherfucker. So, that's just kind of how it went.
Damn, man.
I'm putting this in here.
Is it
right
okay
now.
to use profanities on your show?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Curse all you want, man. Shit. What do you?
Because I don't give a fuck.
What do you drink, Randy the plumber? Is it Scotch?
Scotch.
Okay. What kind of Scotch you like?
Johnny Walker Blue is my
okay.
preference.
That's cool. That's a good one. I think I have some over there.
Yeah, but my wife says that's getting too damn expensive, and I bought too much Dogecoin, so she's gonna cut me down to the cheap version of Johnny Walker, probably Johnny Walker Red or some shit like that. So I got to get some more kryptonite, get some of this hex, so I can show her, hey, shit's real, shit's getting good. I can get the fucking blue in.
Yeah, and Lambos.
And Johnny Walker Blue. How much is that shit a bottle? And Lambos.
And Lambos.
Isn't the blue like 120?
Baby. Yeah, something like that.
I was gonna say blue. I used to be a bartender. I could have told you. Now I don't know anything. It's been too long since I had a drink.
I just send her shopping. Tell her, get over to the liquor store, get me what I want. That's just what it is. But now I put a really good mathematical equation on her ass a long time ago. She's still trying to figure it out. So I got a free pass forever.
Okay.
I told her, I said, look, I'm going to give you this equation until you got the answer. Don't ask me a fucking thing about where I've been.
There we go.
Or where I spend my doggy coin.
Doggy coin. Shit.
Mama Rock just corrected us. Mama Rock just said it's $189 a bottle.
I don't know. I don't even care.
We've got
trying to tell you.
We got a very sophisticated previous Bitcoin investor, part of the old Bitcoin. What was it? The foundation. His name is Conrad Zen. He himself will drink the blue with you all day long. I think he buys that stuff by the crate.
Yeah. I think the best price you can get it at is probably Costco, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Get multiple bottles then.
Right, yeah. I usually get handles of fucking Hennessy.
Well, my wife told me one day, she said, you have to get an extra plumbing call if you want to drink that blue. So I take a couple extra calls a day. Fuck it.
Fuck it, man. Shit. Stocking up, dude.
You know why, don't you? You know why I do that? Because I don't give a fuck. See, that's the thing, is I don't give a fuck about anything. That's what people don't understand. I don't care about a motherfucking thing.
Well,
I give a rat's ass.
You're in the right place, man. I'm telling you.
I am over here speaking these facts, and you ain't hearing it.
No, I'm hearing it all day long, and I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
How many people's watching now?
We just gained 9 more. We're up to 81.
81 people ain't hearing a damn thing I'm saying. I'm trying to tell every one of y'all something. If you're watching this, you are part of the oh shit community now. You ain't just part of the Hex community. You done joined the oh shit community, and the oh shit community don't give a fuck about a motherfucking thing. I'm trying to tell you that, and you ain't heard a damn word.
Right.
That's right. All you degenerate pirate hexers in the comments, make sure you flood Telegram. Let all 21,000 people know they need to be here on this right now, and use your link at the top up there to get them a referral link that will also pay you guys in lemons just for having someone come on and look.
Hell
Wait
yeah.
a minute. You gonna pay somebody in lemons?
Damn straight, bro.
It's damn straight. Yeah.
Lemons.
If you're gonna pay a motherfucker in lemon, that motherfucker needs to make some lemonade and come over here because I got some fucking vodka. Yeah.
I think it's a great plan. Yeah, so we're on this cryptocurrency streaming platform called Dlive, and it's like the cryptocurrency version of YouTube. And you can get paid in you get paid. It's on a blockchain. So it's on top of Justin Sun's Tron blockchain, and they have a cryptocurrency that you can pay people via the chat in lemons. You can cash those lemons out for real dollars, real US dollars. They're worth less than your doggy coin, but they're good.
But yeah,
get
but
enough
people,
of them.
Dollars. I like dollars, real dollars, the green ones.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're here,
enough
right?
of them. Yeah, you can't get enough of them some bitches. That's the problem.
I tried.
All that
it.
Walker
You
Blue,
can't
man.
get enough.
All that Walker Blue.
I agree.
What's that guy's name that owns Amazon?
Jeff
Bezos.
He can't get enough of them some bitches, can he?
No.
I mean, how many is enough? How many? 121 billion fucking dollars.
None.
Yeah. And his wife took half.
Maybe that's why he's still working so hard. Half.
If I was Jeff Bezos and my wife took half, he would have got the trifecta. You know what the trifecta is?
No.
What?
I'm fixing to give it to you. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's the trifecta, baby.
Would you do that in the courtroom?
I would have done it right in the damn courtroom. I'd have been like, oh shit! So I'm fixing to prove to y'all something. Anybody can do that. All right? Are you ready to take your oh shit training?
Ready.
Okay, let's
go.
do it.
Let's do it.
All right. So go ahead and give me your best oh shit you got right now. No, just give me your best one you got. And
right.
giggling like a little girl ain't it. Okay? Giggling like a little girl ain't gonna work. So give me your best
shit.
shit. Come on.
You go ahead first,
Oh
Michael.
shit!
That's pretty good. Go ahead.
Oh shit!
Okay. Both of you did okay on a normal scale, but Randy the plumber goes through the fucking roof. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm stepping in this shit. Are you smelling it?
Dude, it smells like dew up in here.
Excellence in here.
Dig down into your diaphragm. Dig deep, fucking deeper than normal. Dig past where it hurts. Get past your little girl feelings. You may cry a little bit, but you gotta get down there and you gotta go, oh shit.
I might sharp myself, bro. I'm gonna hold off on that.
Come on. I want to see it. You're in training right now. You're in your oh shit training. You're being trained by the captain of oh shit. All right? So you gotta get down there deep. And you gotta give me that. Oh shit!
I am definitely smelling it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I want to see it. I've successfully coached 3 people to do this. Okay, 3 out of 1 million. So let's see it. Do you have what it takes?
I know I don't. I'm gonna bow out gracefully, or like a little girl, however you want to call it. That's cool with me.
No, you got to get down there. Come on, let's hear it.
Oh, dude, I won't be able.
Good one.
I'll get kicked out of the bed tonight. I got the kids downstairs here. The wife is like, no, you won't.
Every now and then, my neighbors beat on the wall and go, "What the fuck's going on over there?" I said, "I'm making a fucking video, asshole."
I'm yelling at NASCAR.
Yeah. Trying to pay the bills. Shit.
Shit needs to be yelled at.
Yeah.
Right now.
So we got someone who's famous in our community named Steph. He's on right now, and he said, "Oh shit, we got Coach in the house."
Oh shit.
Shit.
So I got a guy in here that keeps hounding me to let you know about the mathematics of Hex. That since they duplicate themselves, and then especially as the price goes up, it's going to be worth a lot more. The same amount is going to be worth a lot more than your doggy coin, especially since it has little Hex babies. So
Hex babies.
We'll have to. I'm not going to do it since most of the people on the stream understand how to do this already. You and I, or you, me, and Hex Jesus here, we'll send you some ETH and we'll walk you through how to get that all taken care of. How you mint your own.
Now you're talking. Who was talking about the little Hex babies? What was his name?
That was RG3. That was on earlier. That was here with us, but it was me and Hex Jesus here are talking about
Hex
showing
babies
how
and
to do
babies.
this. Yep.
So I need to know something though. Look, okay. I'm not a young guy. I've already been through the whole deal in life. These little Hex babies, do they require child support?
No, they are the child support.
Okay. See, I've got to make sure because I've had a slogan for most of my life for the last 10 years dealing with child support, and I come up with this slogan, and it says, the slogan is, I could have saved 15% or more on my child support by switching to condoms.
I think a little bit more than that.
Yeah, maybe 100%. Yeah, I love it.
I could have saved 15% or more. See, that's
or more.
And sometimes the condom breaks when you got my kind of talent.
True.
Okay.
True.
Hex is designed to go 10,000 and more.
Okay, I got you. I wanted to clarify the child support issue before we go any further. You're talking about little kids, and little kids require about $1,000 a month apiece at least.
Yeah, nowadays, absolutely. No,
well, let me tell you, it's a fact.
In this case, yeah, right. In this case, you spend the kids. You give the kids to others for real money.
But see, I like this. I mean, that should be against the law, but I like it.
Well, this is a borderless payment system. So it's as if we were in Mexico 24/7.
I love Mexico. Cancun, Cozumel.
Yes.
Shit. You ever been to Cozumel?
I've never been to Cozumel. I've been to Cancun.
I tell you what, I could go live in Cozumel in a piece of shit hut and be happy.
Absolutely. As long as it's near the beach.
Oh my gosh, that place is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And they have a Senior Frogs there. And the Hooters right next door.
Yes. Yes,
Don't tell me Twin Peaks. Don't tell me Twin Peaks.
Did this shunned up motherfucker just say Senior Frogs and Hooters are next door to fucking each other? You damn right I did. You could leave one drunk and go to the other one and munch on that motherfucker.
You don't even have to drive the Lambo. It's right next door.
Just flash the keys. That's it.
That's flash the keys. That's it. Look at this keychain, ladies.
Whenever I go to Cozumel, which before all this bullshit happened, which is what I'm going to call it, because I've had 3 cruises canceled this year already. And I went to Cozumel 6 times last year. Holy shit. I usually rent a Jeep and just go out and raise hell all day. I mean, it's just what. Don't go to the ruins in Cozumel because they're ruined. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to go. When they say ruins, when they say the
the Mayans,
the Mayan ruins. When they say the Mayan ruins, they mean that stuff is ruined. They're not talking about go visit this and go you go visit this and go, why the fuck are all these rocks laying everywhere? Because that's all it is. It's just a bunch of rocks laying everywhere, and you pay $18 to get in there, and then they give you a popsicle at the end of the motherfucker, right? The popsicle is in a fucking ice tray with fucking wooden sticks sticking out of it from the damn woods, and it's done been made up in somebody's shit, and you look at that motherfucker and you go, I ain't eating that bitch. You know what I'm saying? We threw our popsicles away. We was like, fuck, no. This was before all this other stuff happened. Like,
when in Mexico, I don't need anything that's off the resort.
Yeah, that's probably a good Senior Frogs though. That's pretty good.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah. Nobody drinks the water.
Yeah.
I got
Holy shit, I'm
a guy
about 3
named.
sheets into the wind.
Oh, good. Well, glad to have you then. This is good timing. So we got a guy in the comments named Hextoshi, and he said, "KNTX, let him know that with Hex you can stake for your future ex's child support."
Oh, shit! Until she figures that equation out. Once she figures that out, what it is it's the coordinates of where I'm going to like disappear. That's the equation.
Yeah. I like it. Well, have you ever been to Puerto Rico?
No, I haven't been to Puerto Rico yet. I tell you where I've been. I've been to Mexico. I actually drove to Mexico one time, to Laredo, Mexico. I won't do that shit again. I got pulled over by the Mexican police and fucking robbed. That shit was not cool. That's another story for another day. There was a hooker involved and all kind of other shit, but not by me, just some other people that was there. There were some hookers.
On the next FN Hangout.
On the next episode of Who Gives a Shit, Randy the Plumber reveals all about what the fuck happened in Mexico.
There's some things we can't unhear, so be careful what it is you tell us.
I've been to Mexico. I've been to Cozumel, which is in Mexico. I've been to Belize. I've been to Costa Maya, and I've been to I don't know. I was supposed to go to Rotan, but we couldn't dock in that motherfucker. I was all pissed off because I was gonna go. I had arranged. I was gonna say I rearranged, but no, I had arranged to go zip lining in Honduras down in on the island. Well, I don't like heights. Okay, and for me to say I'm going to go zip lining, you have accomplished a major feat. And my wife and daughter had accomplished a major feat. They had me ready to go zip lining, and then the captain at 7:30 a.m. we're about to dock in Rotan, comes on the speaker, and this is what he says: "Attention, passengers! If you were planning on going to Rotan today, you're fucked." So the current, that's what I heard. He's talking about the currents and shit, but all I heard is I'm fucked and I ain't going zip lining, and I ain't been yet, and I probably will never go because I was all rambunctious and ready to go, and my testosterone was up. I was feeling good. I had a few drinks in me. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was ready to fucking go. Right. But no, the captain comes on and says, "You're fucked." So,
well,
we didn't go to Rotan.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Since this pandemic has started, I've been screwed out of the Bahamas. I've been screwed out of St. Thomas, St. Croix, and Aruba.
Is that where all the other the other ships were headed?
Yeah.
And I was supposed to go back to Costa Maya on one of them to go back to the Tequila Museum, which I really like. Free shots all day long. They fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, if you're ever in Puerto Rico, I went on the Bacardi manufacturing plant, their distillery there. I went on the tour there. They give a lot of free drinks out on that one too. So if you're ever in Puerto Rico, check out Bacardi.
Fuck yeah.
I think I'm just going to fly to Puerto Rico and check out Bacardi. Fuck all this other shit.
You really should. Well, there's a lot of us that when this hex coin appreciates enough, we're going to create our own little town on the island, the Hexagon, within Puerto Rico for the tax sheltering purposes. So there's a lot of us guys that are looking at places over there, already scouting it out. So, and I think you'll like it. If you like Cozumel, I think you'll like Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah.
The best part is there's no mosquitoes.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Because where I live in South Mississippi now. Look, literally, if you leave my house and you go a quarter mile, you are in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. So I live right just north of the Gulf, and we got mosquitoes out our ass right now. I'm talking about These son of a bitches, I was sleeping the other night and one crawled out my ass.
Shit.
Size of a bird.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if he walked in or he came out the mouth.
You know that's the official state bird of Louisiana, right? The mosquito.
Yeah.
Might as well be.
Now in Louisiana, them some bitches are as big as birds. Yeah, but when you know any Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes?
No.
No.
Where do y'all live at?
I live in Colorado.
All right, yeah, Weed Central. Where you live at, partner?
California.
Weed Central too. Damn, everybody lives in Weed Central but me.
Come through,
You be
bro.
like-
Come on.
You be like, hey, motherfucker, how you like this shit? This shit legal where I'm at, motherfucker. You go to jail, bitch. Lost my train of thought now.
We got another. I'm trying to invite him right now. We got another Mississippi guy. We're trying to get on the stream. He's usually the sergeant at arms here. His name is Good Texture.
Good old
Oh yeah,
Mississippi boy.
I was gonna tell you some Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes while you're working on that.
Okay.
Just let me think of it for a minute. I've been drinking this scotch all night, so
Fuck yeah.
you know.
Your shirt's
And I
turning
don't care
blue.
I don't care what's legal. Yeah, it is blue. It's bluer than a motherfucker. What are these fucking walls made out of? So Boudreaux and Thibodeau, they're best friends, right? They live down in South Louisiana. And Boudreaux's wife is at home one day, and Thibodeau comes over there. He's knocking on the door. He said, Miss Boudreaux. He said, come out there and said, what do you want, Thibodeau? He comes in and he says, look, Miss Boudreaux, if I give you, what would it cost for me to get a kiss from you? And Miss Boudreaux says, oh, I don't know, you know, I'm married to Boudreaux, you know, I can't be doing that. He said, how about $50? And she says, okay, a little kiss. So she gives him a little kiss and a little peck. So he says, look, how much to get, you know, how much to get in your shirt, you know, get in your shirt and mess with them titties a little bit. And she says, oh, you're not going to do that. He says, how about $100? She says, okay, $100, you know, just for a minute. He says, all right, well, he gets done with that. And he says, Miss Boudreaux, how much, you know, to have sex with you? She said, oh, no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And he says, well, how about $350? And she says, okay, $350, you're going to have a little bit. So he gets him a little bit of that, and he leaves. And Boudreaux comes home later that day, and he's walking through the door, and he's looking on the table, and there's $500 laying on the table. And he looks at her, and he says, everything okay, darling? She says, yeah. He says, well, I see Thibodeau brought that $500 he owed me and dropped it off.
That's great.
I think I literally heard this story in Spanish one time. Different names,
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh my god, classic. Yeah.
Oh, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, man, there's a million of those jokes around South Louisiana, and them people down there love them. Love them.
They're great, yeah. But no one's really. Has someone actually written the books on those before? Because there's all these kind of these funny ass jokes and shit. Like I usually find them in like small villages and stuff where they just keep they keep saying them over and over and shit, changing up the letters and shit.
Yeah. I tell you a good line. Now I got a bunch of good lines, but another good line from me in high school that I'm fixing to start using in some of my videos. Yeah, I got a bunch of them, but this one right here, y'all will like this one, and I'm going to announce it here for the first time because it's fixing to start appearing in my videos, and that's fuck me running backwards down a dirt road.
Fuck me
Like-
backwards running down a dirt road.
Fuck me running backwards down a dirt road. Now, see, like, all right, let's just take, for example, Texas is coming up, NASCAR race.
Right.
If Michael McDowell goes out there and wins that race, my video after the race will probably be, I will probably say, fuck me running backwards down a dirt road. Because I wouldn't be expecting that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So that's going to be one of the new jokes that shows up on your TikTok.
Yep, fuck me. And I started that when I was about 13 or 14. I grew up in Mississippi. The word fuck was just normal English.
It was part of the Oxford Dictionary.
It there's so many ways to use it too. Like, especially when you add me to it, because you could be like, Johnny fucked Susie over, and it'd be like, oh, fuck me. And then like Johnny threw Susie's legs behind her head and fucked her good, and it'd be like, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's so many. It's just like, oh shit, there's so many different applications, man.
Right, versatile. Yeah.
So
since you started watching my videos, how many oh shit moments have you had now?
Well, from out of your mouth, every single one of them, multiple times.
No, I'm talking about once people say once they start hearing me say oh shit, they realize that they have a bunch of oh shit moments.
Yeah. Oh shit. I probably had like 5 or 8 since then. Shit.
Yeah.
At least
one of the garage guys texted me the other day. And he said, I wish I would have never heard the phrase, I'm trying to tell you something, you ain't listening. He said, because I used it 12 times today.
So how many TikTok followers you got there, Randy?
Oh, I don't know, about 160,000. It ain't very many.
165,000 followers?
Something like 167. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. 167,326, okay? I don't fucking pay attention.
RG here is going to explain how you can monetize them a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Well, I just wanted to come in and see if we can ask him some questions versus just fucking around in here like a bunch of... We do enough of that shit. You guys finally get a guest that's got a bunch of followers and it's worse shit posting than I do. Like, where the fuck did this thing come from?
Ain't that some bullshit?
So how in the fuck did a guy like you, Randy, get that many followers?
I don't think it's that many. I'm a crazy son of a bitch. I mean, it's just what it is.
And you're a NASCAR TikToker or what?
I'm all sport guy, literally all sports. And then, matter of fact, at 10 o'clock tonight, which I may be late for it, but these jackasses are probably going to keep me on the hook too long. But I'm probably going to be late. So, I got a cooking show tonight. I made pancake fucking biscuit. That don't even make no sense, does it? There's a fucking pancake. It's a fucking pancake. There's a fucking in between the motherfucker, and you just fucking like.
So this is what you do on the talks.
Yeah. I just ain't got a lick of fucking sense. That's the problem with me.
Well, I know about that. So.
And the scotch is empty. So look, I'm gonna be right back. I can hear you. I got my ear pods, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm gonna go make me another drink. I'm listening.
You go make another fucking drink. Man, where the fuck did you get this guy?
At the bottom of the doggy coin fucking empire, man.
What, man?
TikTok savant.
I told you, motherfuckers, I can hear you now. I have eardrops in, and I am a stupid, crazy son of a bitch from Mississippi that ain't got a lick of motherfucking sense.
You got that right. Holy shit! No wonder Dogecoin pumped. No wonder.
That's the only way it could. Hex now, shit.
Only way it could have done that.
Right.
Well, I mean. I don't know if he's going to, the drunker he gets, I don't know if he's going to remember.
Oh, yeah, I'll remember. I don't forget any bitch's name.
Her name is Hex.
Right.
Yeah, Hex.
27.
And she had babies that pay.
Of them in 1 weekend. 27 in 1 weekend. I mean, fuck.
27.
In 1 weekend. In one hotel room. Okay?
How many did you flash the keys of the Lambo to?
If someone had died in that hotel room recently after that, there would have been like 27 sets of DNA.
Just Splash Mountain in that hotel room, right?
I got my real
Nice.
hat on now.
Nice hat.
Oh shit.
So what in the world made you even buy a crypto?
My producer called me, my PR guy, whatever you want to call him, and he said, buy the shit. So I bought it, and then I realized it was a joke the next day. I'm like, this is a joke coin, but I like it because I like jokes. I like telling jokes.
Gotcha. So has the experience interested you at all in crypto?
Oh yeah, man. I'm buzzing about this shit right now. I made like 37 cents the first 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I just made 37 cents in the time it would take 2 fucking breaths. And I started figuring it up. 27 cents times how many hours in a day times this? That's like $1.5 million a fucking year.
So did you get to sell your Dogecoin when it topped off, or did you just hold on to it and you still got it?
I'm just holding on to it, man. I'm
you still got it.
His prediction: $6 a Doge.
$6 a Doge. One day.
I hate to break it to you, brother, but there's no long haul on Dogecoin.
Yeah, probably not. But
you gave it
$33.
You gave it its pump. That was the pump of its lifetime right there.
It's never pumped that hard.
It's never pumped that hard, and more than likely never will after.
That's what my wife said. My wife said that night, you've never pumped that hard, and you probably never will again. And then I surprised her night 4 last and pumped even harder.
You can still pump that thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking right, man.
That's good.
Fucking
That's
right.
good. That's
like
good.
a 16-year-old.
Oh. So
I married a young woman.
Well, good for you. So after all this experience, and now, I mean, these guys brought you over here because we got ourselves a tiger by the tail when it comes to cryptos. Dogecoin was the original Bitcoin, basically. It was a fork of Bitcoin. So it's built off. I mean, if you're familiar with technology, you know that nothing lasts 10 years in the tech world. Do you have anything that's 10 years old in the tech world?
Let me think. My KitchenAid mixer. That's it.
Okay, that's not real tech. That's a piece of machinery, and that's a fine. A KitchenAid's a fine piece of machinery, by the way.
Yeah.
But technology doesn't
my
last.
86-inch television is well, it's only a year old right now, so no, that don't qualify. That bitch is 86 inches, by the way. If people wonder how big is this some bitch's television, it's some bitch is 86 inches in my damn living room.
That's a big ass TV.
It is a big motherfucker. Yeah.
Yep. And you couldn't get an 86 incher 5 years ago, right? I mean, 5 years ago, an 86 incher would have been like, that would have cost you $20,000 if they even made one, right?
Yeah. Well, it was my birthday's on Valentine's Day every fucking year for some reason.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. So not this past one, but the one before, the day before, I've got this electronics guy that works at a big box store. I'm not going to mention its name, but anytime something bigger and better comes out, he calls my wife. And I thought he was trying to fuck my wife for a while, but that is not what it was. He was trying to sell my wife big shit. So he calls her up before my and says, hey, the 86 is going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be at the store tomorrow. And she showed up and bought that big son of a bitch and had to haul it in the back of my damn truck. You know, because the box was freaking 8 foot long.
Yeah.
But that was my birthday present. But
nice.
Yeah. So what I'm understanding is Hexcoin is like for the long haul. That's what I'm understanding.
And it's new technology. So crypto is technology. It's financial technology. Bitcoin was the first. Bitcoin came out. It's like the gold. It's like that wrecked Incan village that you went to. It's that gold. It's that old store of value, right? You know what I'm saying? So Dogecoin was technically a fork from Bitcoin. It was built out of the same technology. They just made a joke, put a face on it, a dog's face, and forked Bitcoin. There you go. Look at that. Some notes right there.
That's my notes right there. How you like that? You know why that's my notes? Because I don't give a fuck. I'll show that to you again at home for the ones that didn't see it. See this?
Is that your social security number?
Shit, that's our social security number.
See now, right here, I got Dlive wrote right here. See it?
That's right.
Yeah, there we go.
Dlive and Hex. It says Hex underneath it.
Yep.
I'm taking notes, and this is a warranty claim, I guess, for something. But anyway, I'm listening. You're trying to tell me something, and I'm listening.
I'm trying to tell you something, because what I'm hoping is that since you passed that information about Dogecoin and pumped it, that you can pass some real good information that might help some people out there. Because I know a lot of the kids were talking about Dogecoin. I mean, it got to my house. I heard my teenagers talking about the Dogecoin because they're all TikTokers. And nice. There you go. Quite the artist.
7 inches.
Oh, that's
It's not 86 or anything, but
No.
Yeah, that's nothing. We've got horses bigger than that on here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Thicker than toilet paper rolls.
Toilet paper rolls. So what I was getting at was this: if you want to talk more about crypto ever again, which we may or may not, I mean, it's not your forte or whatever. Maybe it is now. Maybe it's something might interest you. So Doge was this old technology that was a joke, and your little stunt on TikTok made it pump and just flipped the whole crypto world on its head, and which proves my point how fucking weak crypto is, and how manipulatable it is, how easy it is to turn it upside down on its head on a little black swan event, you know? So, I mean, the real deal is what we've got our hands on here with Hex. And what has happened is technology has advanced like it always does. Like instead of having a 50-inch TV, now you got an 86-inch TV. And it's cheaper than that 50-inch was 10 years ago. So
I hope it was. I didn't get in on the purchase. But what she did tell me was she could have bought a nice used car instead of the television.
God damn.
Jeez.
But I told her, what good is a nice used car? I got 2 fucking trucks. You know what I'm saying? I need the TV.
Yeah, especially there in Mississippi, you got to have them TVs because there ain't fuck all to do out there, right?
Well, we got a bunch of casinos here.
There you go. So here's what Hex is. So Hex is a crypto that's a smart crypto. And what they mean by that is that there's a contract built into it, meaning when this crypto was launched, it automatically, immutably, without any human interaction, operates a contract. The function operates as you go into it. As you purchase Hex and you go and stake, you create you hit the operation function on a contract that no other human has charge of but you. It's your action that happens. So when you get your Hex, you're going to get some free ether so you can go and mint your own Hex. So you get to be the bank on this thing. So here's what's cool about this. Crypto was supposed to replace counterparties. It was supposed to replace banks. It's supposed to be pirate as fuck. It was supposed to be this badass currency that was going to kill the dollar, fuck the banks over and all this kind of shit. Well, it pretty much failed miserably up until now. So now you have Hex, right? So what you do with your Hex is you take your ether, which you're going to get some free ether. You're going to take your ether and you're going to put in this thing called the AA lobby. The AA lobby every single day makes a bunch of Hex. All right. Every day the contract makes a bunch of Hex in this AA lobby. You're going to put your ether in that thing. And based upon how much ether goes in there from all the different people putting their ether in, you're going to get a piece of that bucket of that Hex is going to come out. So it's going to dump into your lap and you're going to get your Hex and you're going to go, all right, I got my own Hex. I get to mint it. Now you create that Hex and make it exist because it didn't exist before you put your ether in there. Right. So now you've become the fucking mint and you've minted your own Hex. So now what do you do with that? Well, you can go exchange it. You could sell it like you didn't. Well, you can hold it like you held your Dogecoin, or you can sell it on the exchange. We got a cool exchange called Uniswap. It doesn't take any KYC, doesn't take anybody, making you take pictures and doing all the shit. You just punch on Uniswap and you could put your Hex in there and sell it right then and there. Get your ETH back, run it through Coinbase, go put it in your account, whatever you want. Or you can do the next function on the contract, and that is stake your hex. Now, here's where the baby hex comes in, and this is where it gets real fucking interesting, right? People don't understand this, but this is really revolutionary. This is where the technology comes in, and this is where Dogecoin and all that shit turns into a joke, because hex is real. This is a for real deal. You landed yourself in a place where you might have just changed your fucking life right now, partner. So let me tell you about this one. So hex, what it does is it allows you to stake it. You know what a CD, a certificate of deposit, is, right?
Oh yeah, I got plenty.
Okay. So this is the world's first fucking crypto CD certificate of deposit. The first.
I like that.
Now here's what you do with it.
I am smelling where you are stepping, my man. You are.
Oh, you ain't
shit knee deep, and I'm smelling it.
You ain't heard all of it yet. I'm gonna stir this whole fucking pot of shit up for you, and you're gonna really get to smell it here in a second. Check this out.
I love it. Stir the pot.
So check this out. Take another drink first. You're gonna need one for this.
Hold on.
So now you stake your hex. So you stake your hex, right? So now what you're going to do is you're going to put it out there for however long you want. You can put it out there for a day if you want and unstake it and make a little bit of interest. You can stake it for a year and get a little bit more interest on that. Or you can stake it for 5 years and get a fuck ton of interest. Or you could put it in 10 years and get a holy shit fuck ton of interest. Or you can even go all the way out to 15 years and get a, oh my God, son of a bitch, I got me a bunch of interest.
Oh shit.
That's right.
That's what you can do with it. So here's the thing, though. This is where it gets really, really nice. Remember I told you you're the mint and you get to mint your own hex and all that kind of shit, right? Well, this is where it gets even better. So you put your hex in that stake for, let's just say, 5 years. So you got that CD, that certificate of hex deposit out there for 5 years. And it's gaining interest. Well, it gets a little bit more than interest, because you actually got fucking lucky as a motherfucker and came in here during our launch phase, which is called a 351-day launch period. You're right in the middle of it. We're about to hit the last few months of our launch phase. November 19th, it's all over with. Launch phase is over. But if you stake your hex right now, you've got a chance of doubling or tripling the amount of hex that you put in. So your CD, your certificate of deposit that you put in for 5 years, automatically on November 19th, doubles or triples based upon how many people are staking. So right now, we're all sitting at triple. Everybody who's got their hex staked right now is looking at big payday being triple, and that's on November 19th. Remember that date, man. Remember that fucking date. Remember November 19th, because that's the day the hex is going to either double or triple. We don't know exactly where it's going to end up, but somewhere around there. Now, double.
November 19th. Okay, what has happened?
Yeah, circle that around in a fucking squiggly or some shit. There you go.
You know what happened November 19th? You know what happened?
What's
I know
that?
what happened now. I'm trying to think back. I got fucking rich. I'm a fucking ex, baby.
Now you're talking.
There you go.
Now
Oh,
you're talking.
shit.
Now wait. See, you're going to remember this. This is going to be the moment that either got the fuck away from you or the moment that you fucking got lucky, because you landed on this stupid ass fucking pirate channel. Now, let me tell you what happens now after big payday. So let's just say you doubled it. It just went to double. Maybe you got 100,000 hex and now it's 200,000 hex. And that hex is gaining interest over the next 5 years. You know, who knows what that's going to end up being? It's at least going to be 3.69%, at least 3.69%. Right now we're sitting at what, 20, 30%, guys?
Yeah, there's less than 18% of the amount of hex is staked right now. So our interest right now is hitting about 20%.
So we're at about 20 fucking percent interest right now. Nobody's got that. Let alone at minimum, we're at 3.69%. Nobody's even got that on a CD right now.
Right.
So your hex is growing hex at an interest rate at 3.69 or better. You doubled it already. And now here's the last kicker. The last beautiful fucking thing about this. You know how on a CD, you can take it out early and cash out early?
Yep.
Well, what happens to you when you do that? What does the bank do to you?
They fuck you over.
They fuck you over and they give you a big ass.
And they shaft you right up the ass, baby.
They
Exactly.
fuck you running backwards.
Now, Randy, you're going to love this part. You're going to fucking love this part. So
This part. Look at that big motherfucker behind me.
That's
Nice.
nice.
You see this? You see this shit I built? Look at this. Look at this.
It's
This
nice.
shit. Hold on. Check it out. Fucking cruise ships all over this motherfucker. All right, I'm fucked out of my fucking cruises, so I want to hear more about Hex because I'm pissed off because I can't go on a fucking cruise.
You don't need a cruise. After Hex appreciates, you'll have your own golden yacht, bro.
All right, so let me finish the last piece of this for you, Randy, so that you can really get off on it. All right. So now you're the bank. You've minted your Hex.
Hold on, before you do that, can I show you something?
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
show
Show
you.
me. Just
I
don't
wanna
take
show
your
you my-
fucking pants off.
My liquor cabinet.
Okay.
And for every bottle,
They're
there's
all
plenty
empty,
of
Randy.
backup
Oh, there's the
bottles.
full ones.
Oh, there's backup bottles every fucking where.
Good
We
for
got
you.
a backup for the backup because we don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, here's something you should give a fuck about. All right. Let me
Right.
finish this last little bit of the story. So you've minted your Hex. You've become the bank. You've become the mint. You've become the Federal Reserve, whatever you want to call it. Then you've staked it, and you've doubled your money by doing it during the launch phase because you're an early adopter. Then you've started to gain interest on it at 3.69% or better. Better than any CD out there, better than any bank out there right now. And your Hex is growing exponentially. On top of all of that, motherfucker. Yep.
Staked it like a motherfucker. That's what
Mhm.
I heard. Staked
So now-
it like a motherfucker.
When people have weak hands and they emergency unstake or they pull that stake out early and they want to realize those gains now and they want to take that penalty, Randy, guess where the penalty goes?
Where?
To you, because you're the bank now. Anybody who's staking
Damn, Skippy.
gets all of the benefit of people that emergency unstake. So the penalties you get.
I'm the fucking bank, motherfucker.
So that's basically Hex in a nutshell. That's what it is. That's what it does. It makes little Hex. It makes you the mint. It makes you the Federal Reserve. It makes you the bank, and you get the benefits of being strong-handed and hold on to your shit in there for 5 years. Let it gain interest. Let it grow. Let it take the penalties on from everybody else, and then you get to realize the gains from that. And the son of a bitch is sitting at about a third of a penny right now, and we're expecting to see somewhere between a penny and 3 pennies by big payday is a lot of our, estimated
Some of the models
low
we see,
balls.
yeah.
We've seen them all the way up to 30, 50 cents. But right now it's at about a third of a penny. And we were down to what's called a Satoshi in the beginning stage. I mean, this thing has done 116x from its all-time lows. 116x, Randy. You know what that means if you would have bought at the bottom a few months ago? Just a few months ago.
I have no idea what that would mean. That's blowing my mind.
116x, not 116%. 116 times
X.
itself, it has grown.
So for every dollar that you bought at the low, you have $116 of gains.
Yep.
For
Holy
each dollar.
shit.
For each dollar that you bought.
For each dollar bought.
Yep.
Whoa.
If
hold
Doge
on,
would have
hold
done
on.
that, your 100,000 Doge would have been 1.16, or actually, I'm sorry, 10. It would have been a 10 million, or 11 million
And Randy,
doggies.
you have created a black swan event. Dogecoin will never, ever, 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 ever see what you did. I'm almost positive it'll never see that again.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to sell my Dogecoin, my doggy coin.
Regardless of whether you do or not, you need to get some Hex.
Yeah.
And we're going to help
I'm
you with
way
that.
up. I'm way up on it right now. So
Well, now's the time to catch
I'm
out of that
liking
if you're while you're up before it dumps.
now let me clarify. Let me clarify this with Hex. The baby Hex, I don't have to pay child support on.
Damn straight.
Yep.
Okay, see that's a problem for me. So yeah, I like this. I like this.
So that's what Hex is in a nutshell. That's if you want to talk about a real crypto on your TikToks, talk about Hex because it's new. It's something that the crypto community has never seen before. And one of these days, you're going to look back and go, fuck, I was on that fucking show with those guys when that thing was just starting.
Yep.
That's literally what's going to happen, Randy. And you
I like
accidentally
it, man.
dropped into this show, and Hex is taking off like a motherfucker when it comes to crypto. Nobody's seen anything like it.
Yep, your
I like it.
$330 in doggy would have turned into $39,000 USD with Hex over the time that we've seen it go up to its all-time high this year.
I love smelling where you're stepping. I like making money.
Let's step in some more of it then.
Yeah.
See, I'm a plumber. Okay, that's not a joke. I'm actually a real life plumber, and I don't make any money unless I'm working.
Damn
and
straight.
With Hex, I can make money while I'm laying in the fucking bed getting me a piece, baby.
Absolutely.
Maybe drinking some scotch. I don't give a flying fuck. I like to party, baby, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you can get paid while you're creating more child support payments.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh shit!
We're done with that shit.
I'm finished with it. My kids are 21 and shit. I'm done with all this shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to step in this shit. You ain't smelling it quite yet.
So
yeah,
you know,
I'm a millwright by trade, by the way. So I'm like you. I'm a working guy. I don't know if you know what a millwright is. I'm a millwright.
I know exactly what a millwright is, and it ain't far off from a damn plumber.
Damn
we all
straight.
Up in the shit. We all up in the shit.
That's why I'm here, Randy. I want to make things better for my family, and I want to quit fucking breaking my back I want to quit trading those hours for dollars, and that's why I looked at crypto. And there's a good amount of positive that we've seen in crypto lately with Hex, and we haven't seen it in a long time. And just putting a small amount of that hard-earned money that you and I make has seen some crazy gains. I mean, 116x. You and I ain't never seen that. There ain't a $10 raise in the world that do anything like that.
No, I mean I'm 48 years old now. I speak
Holy
from a little
fuck,
bit of
you're beat up. You are beat fuck up, brother.
I speak from a little bit of experience, but I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't never heard of 116x in my life on anything. So I'm my ears are like they're not perked up. They're fucking bleeding right now.
Well, I got some more good news to add to this
bleeding.
party. Not only can you buy Hex and watch it appreciate and make more baby Hex, but with your beautiful little TikTok channel, you can use a ref link, so a referral link that everyone that watches your video, when they mint their own Hex, you get a matching 20% of the stack that they just minted themselves.
10%. Oh yeah, they get 10 and you get 20.
Yeah, they get 10% more for using a referral link, and you get a matching 20% of their total of the stack that they got.
I tell you what just happened right there, partner. You stepped off in this shit, and I got a whiff of it. That's
So
what I'm trying to tell you.
when KNTX shows you how to mint your Hex with that ETH, he'll show you how to use your reference link, and you could attach that to your TikTok. And everybody who goes and clicks on that link, you're going to get 20% stack, 20% of that stack, and they're going to get 10% more. So you can tell them you can get 10% more Hex just by clicking on my reference link.
Yep.
And it's a single level reference link too. It's not a multi-level type thing. It's just a single level reference link.
I'm liking what you're saying right now, bud.
So
liking what you're saying right now.
Did anyone check the volume that caused Doge to go up the way it did? Did anyone check that volume? Because I'm just thinking.
Well, if that kind of volume went into Hex, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So if that would have translated into Hex, and you would have got a 20% matching of what everybody bought into Hex based on that.
That's
volume,
crazy.
dude.
That alone,
you'd probably be a millionaire already just off of your referral link.
I think it was like $50 to $100 million bought in.
Dude,
in one, and they ran out of Doge. They ran out of fucking dog.
Yeah, they ran out of Doge on the freaking exchange.
Yep. They had to close it down for 4 fucking hours because they were scrambling with their head, with chicken with the head cut off, looking for fucking more. To open back up.
Dog eat coin, baby.
Dude, you'd be sitting on within 5 days, you would have had 1 billion hex.
Oh,
And
Fuck.
yeah,
Holy shit.
So it sounds like that
I'd be very envious.
Yeah, I think we'd all be like, fuck.
I need to blow Twitter apart and TikTok and everything else. It's simple mathematics.
exactly. That's
Mhm.
and KNTX can sit down with you and show you how to set it all up, man. It's a simple fucking reference link. It's a simple, tell everybody about it really easy, like I just did.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's that fucking easy. It really is a simple crypto. It really is easy. It's done right. It's a damn boring ass certificate of deposit. That's all it is. But you're the bank. You're the man.
I like that.
They don't take it from you. Richard put this thing together, push the button, hit go, and we are the benefit of that. And that's what crypto was supposed to be. Was supposed to be the benefit of the people that use it, not the benefit of the fucking exchanges, not the benefit of the banks, not the benefit of the fucking margin traders, none of that shit.
The fucking
it was supposed
system
to
that
be,
wants you to work the 40-40-40 plan.
Yep. This is this is a crypto that was made for the people. And you get the benefit of all of the banking of it, basically.
I like that. Man, I like
billion.
that. Yeah,
billion.
Damn, I know, billion. That's a fucked up.
Just off a referral link, I've got a easy step-by-step guide too that I use for onboarding people who have never even touched crypto before. I can pretty it up for you too, and we'll put your ref link on it, and we'll put it on your TikTok and your Twitter and everything else.
Well, send me that stuff at randy@randytheplumber.com.
The same email. The same email.
Yeah, send me everything you can.
Got it.
All right, fellas. Well, I just wanted to come on here and educate Randy real quick and let him know what he may miss out on if he doesn't go out there and fucking shill hex, because there's a big opportunity here for you, Randy. Don't fucking pass it up.
Appreciate you popping in there, RG. We
thank you, dude.
I am not gonna pass it up.
I gotta roll, man. I definitely got to get my ass to bed here because I got to get up in a couple hours and get my ass to Colorado. So, Randy, it was a pleasure drinking with you and shit talking. You have an awesome rest of the evening with these fellas, and now go ahead and shit talk all you want. You can just shit all over the show now. I just want to make sure you understood what you got your hand on.
Don't trust a fart while you're in Colorado. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll make sure I don't. All right,
man. You have a safe trip,
man.
RG.
And look here, youngster. Appreciate you coming on the show. By the way, I got 5 years on you, so that's why I said you look like hell, man. Good Lord, what the fuck have you plumbers been doing, man?
I don't give a fuck.
In the shit, dude.
I don't either. I don't give a fuck either. All right, Randy. You have a good one, brother. It was good talking to you. You fucking crazy fuck. Later, guys.
Later. Damn.
Magnificent. That was a magnificent son of a bitch right there.
He is.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. He's been through the ringer, man. Fucking great
guy.
That's
why we call him our captain. So,
yep.
So I got a guy that just calculated this for us. I mean, obviously, it probably wasn't too difficult because it's just a bunch of zeros you're adding to the end of it. But enough referrals get you 1 billion hex. 1 billion hex is 3.5 million United States dollars, my friend. So,
holy shit, dude.
Yeah. I think it behooves you to definitely let your audience know about it. Give them their oh shit moment.
Yeah, and that's at current prices.
Yeah,
that motherfucker goes to a penny, bro. You sitting on 10 milli. 10 milli.
Hey, I like that idea. I like that idea. So email me everything you can, Randy at randytheplumber.com. You can also get these. You can also get all my hats and merchandise at randytheplumber.com. Let me go ahead and plug that in.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Go for a shill away, man.
Shill away.
Yeah. randytheplumber.com, when I formed it, when I bought it from GoDaddy, it was worthless, $11.99 for a year. Within 2 weeks, GoDaddy sent me an email saying I could sell randytheplumber.com for $14,000. Okay. Now this was in October. About 3 weeks ago, I got an email from GoDaddy saying I could sell randytheplumber.com for $180,000.
Shoot. Jeez.
And I
There
told
we
him
go.
to kiss my ass.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because I'm
can make
I'm
you a
gonna
lot
make
more
it
than
worth
that.
$1 million. I'm gonna make it
Absolutely.
worth $1 million. I have sold since October. I have sold 97,000 hats.
Damn.
Now,
Nice.
here's where the beauty comes into this. I manufacture everything.
Oh, you do?
Really?
I own the machines that make the hats. Check this out. I shit you not.
Yeah,
I'm
show
gonna
us.
take you.
For real.
I'm going to take you to the machine. Now, right here is the camera that's set up because I'm supposed to be filming a cooking show right now.
Cooking
But
hex, man.
I'm gonna do that later, and I'll release it tomorrow. Fuck it.
There you
There
go.
you go. See?
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually own the machines. They're in my house that make all the merchandise.
So do you do the work yourself, or you got someone else to come in there and plug away
I
on those
do.
things?
I do it all myself.
Yeah. Because I see
when
you have
someone
signature
orders
hats
it-
as well.
Yeah, when someone orders one of my hats, I actually make it. My
Huh.
wife does not even know how to run that shit.
Huh. That is
But,
super cool. So if I make
Here we
a
go.
custom order with you, you gonna sign it for me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like the
So-
duct tape. That's classy, my friend.
Well, here's the thing about my guitar. I can't play this sumbitch. But I raise hell. So here we go. So these old boys, they told me about Hex. And I thought, that sounds like T-Rex. But that's a fucking dinosaur, and nobody knows where a fucking dinosaur came from. All they know is the motherfucker makes oil, and Hex makes little baby. Hex. And you don't owe no fucking child support, and you just make fucking money. And you become the fucking bank because RG3 said this shit is just like fucking honey. So I like to make money.
All right.
All
I'll
right, I
give a
think we
clap
all
to
like
that.
Buy Hex. And if you don't buy Hex, fuck you.
That's right.
That's right. Fuck you.
We're gonna make this easy for you. We're gonna put you a Hex referral link right on randytheplumber.com page.
Fuck
Yep,
yeah.
that's right. See, I just made that shit up because I don't give a fuck.
Day 43 OG in the chat just said, this ship is headed for the rocks, boys.
What people got to understand about me is I'm a 48-year-old plumber. I've been plumbing for 36 years. I started my business when I was 12. I didn't give two shits then, and I don't give two shits now. And that's just what it is. It's just that simple.
I like it, man.
But
You realize you're going to be
plumber.
our own Hex community meme with the guitar. You get
I
that,
know.
right? You know that, right?
Hey, I'm good with that, man.
We'll
I'm good
give you
with
some
that.
free PR, buddy.
Fuck
Free
yeah.
PR.
I'll give you a picture to use as a meme.
I am letting the meme designers know right now. They
yeah.
need to get to work.
Hex Kong.
Yeah.
Get to it.
I just love life. See, that's the thing is when you marry the right woman, when you have the right children, and I know that sounds crazy, but you got to raise your kids to be what you want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have the right woman, when you marry the right woman and you have the right children, life is just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's so simple. My neighbors come over, they have little kids, and they're like, how do you fucking do this? How do you do this shit? And I'm like, dude, this shit gets so easy as you get older. It gets like to be a piece of cake. So
I love
I'm
it.
done raising kids, man. Have y'all got any kids yet?
Yeah.
No, I
This
don't
guy,
have-
Yeah.
I don't know what this guy's waiting for, but I've got 3 and a 4th on the way.
Yeah. And how old are you?
38,
38. So you got 3 kids. What's the oldest one?
15. Well, he'll be 15 in a
15.
month, 2 months.
So fixing to start driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I planned out my life a little different than most. I started my first company when I was 12 years old. It was not what my dad did. Don't even people say, oh, it's what your dad did. No, it's not what my fucking dad did. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to make some money.
Fuck yeah.
So when I was 15 years old, I went to the Chevrolet dealership. I had my license at 14. In Mississippi, you could get your license at 14 back then.
Damn.
If you had a farm. If you owned a farm,
Mm-hmm.
your parents owned a farm, you were good. So I got my license at 14. 15 years old, went to the Chevrolet dealership, wrote a check for a brand new truck. And the reason I did that is because at 12, I said, I don't want to be like all these other motherfuckers. I want to be like well off by the time I'm 40. So
Right.
I started working at 12, started my first company, and just started building on that. Married bad the first time. Like, dude,
Yeah.
don't get married till you're 30 is my philosophy. Okay?
Great
Seriously.
philosophy.
Right.
Great
Not a
philosophy.
joke. I've instilled it into my children. I hope they listen. My youngest is a senior now in high school, so I figure I'm done raising children, and that's why I started my comedy career. See, a lot of people have asked me, why in the hell did you wait till you was almost 50 to start comedy? Because I had to raise my children. I didn't want to be a dad on the road, on tour, or anything else while I was still having kids in high school. So October last year, that's when I launched everything. And I said, hell, by June, she'll be out of school and things will be like where they should be. Well, I didn't realize that we were going to have this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
Right. That's a no
Yeah.
shit moment for sure, man.
Yeah.
Who saw this shit coming? Now, if I would have told y'all, are y'all NASCAR fans?
I like to see it live, but I don't watch it a lot on TV.
Okay. Well, if I would have told you like December, if I would have said, hey, bud, NASCAR is going to start the season, then it's going to stop. We're going to have this crazy illness and all this shit, and everything's going to get all fucked up. Would you believe me?
Fuck
Not a chance, no.
hell no.
This is some fucked up shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'll agree. I'm pretty fucked up, but this shit's fucked up even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's coming
Absolutely.
back supposedly. Shit. They're trying to shut everything down again.
Mm-hmm. We just went
Yeah,
mandatory masks in our midnight last night, according to our governor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But I
are
won't
too
hear.
in Mississippi.
I'm not doing that.
Mississippi is mandatory mask, but you know, it's some crazy shit going on, dude. I
Mhm.
mean, when you sit and think about it, this is some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah. So did you have to push back some of your showings or anything?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I was supposed to be in the Houston. Oh, what was the XFL team? The Roughnecks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I've been drinking tonight, so
You don't
the
say.
Houston Roughnecks had me scheduled the week everything shut down. The week the country basically come to a halt. The following week, I was supposed to be in Houston
Okay.
for the Roughnecks game, and there was going to be a whole lot of shit. It was going to be Randy the Plumber Day at the Houston Roughnecks game, and they had given me enough tickets. I had given away enough tickets through my website to pack the stadium, which had never happened before. And during halftime, we were going to play my videos and stuff over the Jumbotron. I mean, there was a lot. Man, I had a lot of shit going on when all this happened.
Hell yeah.
I'm not joking. I was on shows with Clint Boyer and them, and a lot of crazy shit was going on. A lot of shit was fixing to happen. And because I had waited till my kids were grown to explore where I needed to be comedy-wise.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole
But
time,
I
were you
w-
just thinking about it? Just what
Yeah.
you
See, I've been told by more than one famous comedian that everybody knows, and more than two, and more than three, that I'm the funniest person that was ever born. Hey, I'm okay with that because I don't give a fuck.
There's worse things.
Okay.
There's worse
Yeah,
things
that's-
to be than funny.
But my comedy takes a whole new level. Okay, I've had to deal with it. I've had to learn it. I've had to understand it. My daughter was the best teacher. She came to me and she said, "Dad, do you understand that your comedy is like nothing that's ever been seen before?" And I'm like, "No, I really don't understand that." And I'm telling you, the two of you, that this is hard. I'm just a plumber from Mississippi. Okay, I'm just a normal old guy that you call and he comes and fixes your toilet. And it's taken a lot for me to understand exactly how all this works and where my order is in it. So last week I recorded a comedy album.
Oh shoot!
Oh, that's cool, man.
And it's in editing right now, and it's going to be out in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to share what I think is probably the most unique comedy ever seen on this planet with the world. And I promise you, it's that fucking good.
That's cool.
And it's not because I made it. I made it and I watched it. I did it in front of a green screen, and I'm watching it and I'm laughing my ass off. And my wife tells me, she says, "You're sick. You're laughing at yourself." I said, "This shit's funny."
Fuck, I'm gonna retweet it, man. Fuck yeah.
Hey, yeah.
It's really
Yeah, let us
that
know when it comes
funny.
out.
Yeah, it's going to be out in a couple of weeks, and I'm actually filming my own commercial to play during it because I don't have any sponsors. Okay, I'm not a big time everybody loves Randy the plumber kind of deal.
Right.
For some reason, I'm still in the small time market, but I did my own commercial. I'm going to go get y'all the hat because no one's ever seen this. Okay, and when I tell you this, no one has ever. How many people are watching right now?
We've got 80. So you're not
80
losing
people.
anybody.
80 people are fixing to get to see something that no one's ever seen. I'm running a commercial during my comedy show. Watch this.
Okay. That's great. I love it.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to put on the damn lab coat and everything. Where's my fucking lab coat? Hold on. I know I've been drinking, but I ain't been drinking that fucking much. I got 124 fishing shirts and no lab coat. Hold on.
A lab coat? Sounds like Hexologist.
Oh,
I know Hexologist, man.
This shit's fixing to get good. I found it. It's in the office. It's not in the closet. All right. So I got my lab coat, and I got this hat that I made because I manufacture my own shit. Did y'all see the Aaron Rodgers, Danica Patrick video I made last night?
No, I didn't check that out yet.
Oh, you need to go see that because I got this hat on that says Aaron and Danica forever. And then I throw the hat down, and then my daughter throws 50 hats at me because I say, file that into the hat, the celebrity breakup hats. And then she throws the hat at me, and I say, "Oh, there's my Garth and Sandy hat right there."
Garth and Sandy.
Yeah. So I got
Oh
my Doc Mike Honcho, okay, and I do this Booty's Hair Club commercial. See, bootieshairclub.com. And what we do is, and no one's ever seen this before, guys. So this is a real deal right here. This is the 80 people that's watching. This is a big damn deal, okay? Because this is all in editing. It's the bootyhairsclub.com. And what Dr. Mike Honcho. Now, do you know who Mike Honcho is?
No, I don't.
Okay, the Talladega Nights. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, when Cal Naughton Jr. tells him I spread my butt cheeks as Mike Honcho for Playgirl magazine. Okay, I'm Dr. Mike Honcho.
Oh my god. That's so
Booty's Hair
specific.
Club, okay? The Booty's Hair Club.com. What we do at Booty's Hair Club is we actually take donor hair from your buddy's ass crack and we implant it into your scalp. And it's the most beautiful, glistening hair you've ever seen because it's never seen sunlight. Okay? And we run our own damn commercial during the show and bootieshairclub.com. Oh, I promise. We have reviews from our VIPs, from our VIPs, our VIPs during the show, during the commercial.
I love it. So do you guys have a Booty's Hair Club hair straightener or is it all curlies?
It's all curlers. But I actually went on GoDaddy.com. I bought BootiesHairClub.com. I'm actually launching a website before the show comes out where you can buy the fucking hats I wear during the show.
You know somebody
entrepreneur
is going to go check it out. You know somebody's going to check it out when they see that hat.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hextoshi, welcome to the party, sir.
I'm glad I'm not a doctor because this shit's hot. You know what I'm saying?
So what the heck?
I went to my doctor's house. I went to my doctor's house 3 weeks ago to unclog his drain, right?
Right.
So I'm there like 5 minutes. I tell him, I said, it's $250. He said, holy fucking shit. I said, why do you think I dropped out of doctor school, buddy? Why do you think I left medical school? Because fuck all that shit. I'm a plumber. He didn't like paying $250 for 10 damn minutes. Here's my panty dropper hat I was telling you about. I wasn't joking.
No, you weren't.
Panty dropper.
Panty dropper. Yeah. All right. Who's up in here now?
Hey, Randy. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm crazy as ever. Crazy as ever, man. Fuck.
How
are you doing, you magnificent son of a bitch?
Hey, I am doing great. I'm doing great. I'm from Texas, and I travel back and forth to Mississippi. Yeah. So, hey, I go to Laurel. How close are you to Laurel?
Not real close. About an hour and 50 minutes.
Well, hell, Laurel's pretty south, isn't it?
Yeah, Laurel's in the south central. I'm down just on the water. What part of Texas you in? I lived in Texas for a while.
I'm close to Dallas.
Okay. I lived in Austin, and then I lived in Midland, and then Midland.
Wow. Two crazy places.
Well, Austin was way too liberal for me. And then I went and played out in that oil money for a while, and that worked out pretty good.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
2010 and 11.
Yeah. Dang. That was around the boom.
Fuck
yeah. I invented the frac sand storage building.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. I sold a bunch of them for a couple of $1 million a piece, and then I got the fuck out.
That's smart.
Fuck yeah.
What was that? Let me guess. That was the height of 2013.
No, 2010 and 11 when the oil boom was happening.
Yeah.
So what's going on out in Texas?
Man, not much. Same old thing. Supposed to be wearing masks everywhere we go. I don't know what the crap that is, but you got to do it.
I make masks. I have my big old machine, and I make some masks, palm trees and shit on them, big metal fingers, stuff like that. Suck a dick, all kind of shit.
If you can read this, you should.
Yep, if you can read this right here, who gives a fuck? So tell me about this Hex, man. What's your take on it?
Hex? Oh, man. Well, I wish you would have, got in a little earlier, but it's still early. There's still a lot of time to go up.
I like early. I like even going into labor delivery early. Of course, that means child support a little earlier too, but whatever.
Yeah, man, I hear you there. I've been married twice. Child support's no fun. You got to pay it, though.
Tell you what, when you marry bad the first time, you pay for it for the next 18.
Yeah. So when did you get? So when did you get into Doge?
A couple of weeks back. Doggy coin. It's not Doge. It's doggy coin.
Oh, my bad.
DOGE is straight up doggy where I'm from, no matter what you say.
So 2 weeks.
I know everybody wants to give it this crazy fancy. Oh, it's a Doge coin. Oh, it's this coin. It's fucking doggy coin. It's a dog. It's a doggy coin.
Right.
That's what I see. I see a dog.
Some bitch is shedding, from what I hear. Shedding bad.
Yeah, it's been shedding.
Well, you guys, we got RG3 added 500 lemons to the chest. So going back to our lemons, making lemonade out of lemons with Dlive. man, you can stream and tell your jokes all day long, get thousands of followers, and get paid in lemons that you can cash out to real cash. Well, the people who engage in the chat, it automatically starts filling up the chest with lemons. And as the host, you can add extra lemons to the chest, and then you can disperse them to everybody in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and release that crack. Well, I can't release it. Hopefully RG3 is still watching. He can release that crack in here pretty soon.
Okay, yeah. So everyone,
if you got all these lemons, let's make some lemonade. Literally, I got a shit ton of vodka. I mean, shit ton. I got like at least 7 or 8 fifths in reserve.
Wow. Do you like that better than like a screwdriver with orange juice?
No, I like scotch. I like just straight up scotch on the rocks. Give it to me. I'm fixing to get laid. I'm fixing to get paid.
Laid and paid. You know, there's worse things in this world than to get laid and paid.
Yeah, there is worse things.
I like scotch. You don't mix it with water at all, Randy?
No, hell no,
Just a little
man.
water.
I got a lot of hair on my nuts. No. No, I don't mix it with any water. I'm straight up guy. Just ice, scotch. If you give me an ice cube that big around, I'm even better.
Nice. I'm going to give a shout out to the top 5 lemon receivers. We got Ballet Brand here with 130.7 lemons. Day
Brand.
43 OG at 75.5. Yeah, definitely. Brand, you are the man. Day 43 OG's got 75.5. Ermif is 54.8. Internet Lurkers 43.7. And Crypto Vince LOL 36.7. All regulars. Love to see these get distributed out to the guys that are always here.
Tito's. There we go.
And I tell you what, you lemon recipients, let's make some fucking lemonade because I ain't fucking around.
He's trying to make some jungle juice.
You guys heard that. You heard it here.
Oh, you talking about jungle juice? Let me tell you a little story.
Oh,
okay.
Boy. Here we go.
Have you ever been to Talladega?
No, sir, I have not.
I didn't figure you had. Okay. I mean, most California people don't make their way to Talladega. You have to come to Talladega, okay? You have to. You'll be my guest. You'll be royalty. So, Talladega, Alabama. My son is 16, 17, 18. I don't fucking remember.
He's old enough to drive.
He wants to bring 20 friends with him to Talladega. So, I wound up bringing about, 65 bottles of liquor. And I wound up making some jungle juice that was for the ages. In other words, I had a 55 quart Yeti, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it had 55 quarts of liquor in it. And a bunch of ice and some red food coloring, and I called it jungle juice.
Liquid meth?
Liquid meth.
And we indeed had the largest beer pong tournament in history.
I like it. I mean, they were all 21 and over is what I think you meant to say. But
yeah, they were 21 and we had a good time. We had a great time that night.
That's awesome. Hey, Hextoshi, I see you got a TV to rival Randy the Plumber there behind you.
Where? What?
I see you got a TV to rival his 86-inch, Randy the Plumber's 86-inch.
Oh no, that's a very old TV. It's like maybe 32.
That don't rival a fucking thing.
No, I don't.
Like Randy's like, I got a hog over here.
Love it. I love it.
Hey, there's a good beer right there.
There she is right there.
Sponsored by Hopadillo.
Hopadillo?
Yeah, that's good.
I'll tell you what. See how I watched the race? 3 movie theater recliners.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, you come to Reggie the Plumber's house for the race, you fixing to get it.
I like that setup.
Pays to be a plumber. So what was your first business at 12? Was it being a plumber too, or what were you doing at 12?
No, concrete. It was pouring concrete.
Pouring concrete. Okay. Shoot.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks later, I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking plumber. I'm like, this is some horse shit right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough
Now,
work too, though.
And now, like 36 years later, I'm buying doggy coin.
We made it to the top, baby. We made it to the top. The Hex top.
Made you an internet meme for sure, but Hex is gonna put you over the top.
Yeah. So how many people's watching now?
80. We gained another
80.
person.
That's it. That's
Yep.
it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give them the 5-0 shit trifecta.
Okay.
That don't even make sense. Hold on. 5 is trifecta is 3. I'm gonna give them the 5-0 shit special. You ready?
Ready.
Just because they've been hanging around and watching, they've been being a good sport. So here we go. All right, it's oh shit in 5 different ways. You ready? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Shit.
Shepherd puppy just started howling.
I think I heard some meows in the background
like,
too.
My wife just looked at me like, what the fuck's going on up in this son bitch?
I have a feeling I know
Why
what
you-
your favorite word around the house is.
She's wondering why her Tito's is out. I was displaying it for lemonade. Oh, let me see that. Y'all got to try this shit. This is a summer watermelon Ciroc.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, this shit. I'm gonna tell you how good. I don't drink vodka straight, but oh my gosh, that's so fucking good. It's like a damn watermelon right there. I'm spitting the fucking seeds out right now. Holy shit, that's good.
I love
Does
it.
that mix well? Does that mix well with scotch? Please tell me it does.
It's beautiful.
She said, "Why would you mix vodka and scotch?"
These are the questions.
Yep. But I'm fixing to go film a cooking show right now,
All right, mate.
and I'm gonna be making some pancake biscuits.
Oh, nice.
Made out of pancakes and then egg and bacon and cheese in the middle because I ain't had supper yet and it's fucking
Damn,
11
that sounds
o'clock.
good.
Holy
Fuck.
fucking
Wow.
shit. Yeah.
I love it. Man, that sounds so
Yep.
good right now. Oh,
Yeah.
It's fixing to be good, and I put a little syrup in it and shit. And, holy shit. So,
well, it's been a
what else
pleasure,
is
Randy.
going on? What else is going on out there in Texas that I need to know about?
Yeah.
Man, not a whole lot. I mean, it's the same as the rest of the world, I think. Just kind of covering up and trying to stay safe.
Stay safe.
Not much different than Mississippi, I don't think.
Stock up on liquor,
Yeah.
man. We need more Blue Walker and we need more fucking vodka.
Stay safe right there. I just made a note of that.
There you go, brother.
Stay safe. Right?
Stay safe.
This is
That's
my
a good
notes
note.
from the evening. My notes, all my notes from the evening.
Stay safe and buy Hex.
Y'all don't fuck around, man. Y'all go over 2 hours. Shit, my shows are usually like 20 minutes. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I need to start going longer.
We usually go like 3 hours, actually.
Or
Well,
6.
we actually, we cap out this streaming, stops recording at 4 hours. So we stop the stream there, and then sometimes we even talk back in the green room for 2 hours after we
I know, right?
filming.
Do y'all know a NASCAR Xfinity driver named Anthony Alfredo?
Not familiar with him. Xfinity?
Yeah, new show I had come out today. I was interviewing him. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. It's on the Garage Guys Fantasy Sports on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
but he's really cool guy. Cool guy.
Do you podcast? Because I saw you in a whole studio set up.
Yeah, I do some. I mean, I throw up like this newsroom and call it news desk and shit, and then I have my cautions out show where I usually interview a NASCAR driver, Austin Dillon, people like that. I've had a bunch of guys on that show. But apparently, somehow, and I'm not sure how this happened. Okay, so don't ask me how this happened. I've become NASCAR's most famous fan somehow. It doesn't make.
I
any
can't
sense.
imagine how. I can't imagine why.
I don't. Maybe it's because, and you need to go watch the Danica Patrick, Aaron Rodgers video I just made yesterday. Now that's funny.
I'll
have
be
to watch
checking that out.
I'll fucking retweet that in a minute.
Hey, Randy, I met Danica before she was famous. I worked for a building supply company for almost 30 years. And before she got famous, I met her in Galveston at a show that my company had put on. She was really cool. But like I said, she was really just getting started then. So it was really cool.
Yeah, good deal, man. I know a lot of them guys personally. I don't know her. I know a lot of most everybody else. But I go from way back. I'm a 4-decade NASCAR fan. So I've been around for a long time. I've seen everything change, everything go from this to that and everything else. Richard Petty era to Dale Earnhardt era to Jeff Gordon era to Jimmy Johnson era. I've watched it all happen. So pretty cool stuff. But I don't know her personally, but I did make a video. It's on my Twitter, and she's probably not real happy about it. Because I made this hat, Aaron and Danica Forever. The video.
Don't you got 50 of them?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll sell 50 of them. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it, man. Shit. Made to order, made to order, baby.
Everything's for sale around my house, including my daughter and my wife. So
I like that.
It's just it's whether or not you got enough money or doggy coin or hex. You know, either way, if you got enough money. Now, Bitcoin, it don't take many of those. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Hey guys, y'all be good. I'm gonna go film my cooking show. Y'all take it easy. It'll be on Twitter tomorrow. See you
Thanks,
later,
Randy.
buddies.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, we'll get you that email out shortly.
All right, buddy. Oh shit!
Oh shit! God damn, dude.
That's great.
Dude, when you want to drink again.
I'm gonna when we get him set up with an Ethereum address, I'm gonna let the community know that it sounds like there's a lot of people in the chat that would love to show him some love. So
yeah. And we also got to make sure that if when he does do that we have everyone has the all the lists and all the like all the layman's guides and everything.
Yeah.
Because we could get an influx of new people and stuff, and it's always good for them to kind of know, because it's like anytime you're in crypto for the first time, it's a scary world. It's like, what the fuck is what's this? What's a private key? What's a public key?
If it's too difficult, a lot of people give up.
Yeah.
That's why I had a tip on Bitcoin in 2010 when I was bartending, and I had $200 in tips. And a buddy of mine who is at the IT department at one of the local colleges here was like, "Hey man, you got to check this out." And I got scared to death of it. I was like, "What the hell?" And wallets weren't friendly. Then they weren't user friendly like they are now. So
yeah.
I was like, "Man, no, this isn't for me. Never mind. There's a lot of work that goes into this." And now I'm like, "Man, $40 million at the height of the market, it would have been worth it to learn it." So,
dude, I've got almost not the exact same story, but man, I was right there trying to buy it, and I didn't have a fucking debit card or anything to buy. Like that's how
I know you were like what, 11?
No, I was 9. No, so this is probably like
what year was this? Litecoin?
2011, probably. 2011. Yeah, my buddies were all like into the that dark web, so everyone was just trying to buy weed. I mean, really, let's just be real. Everyone was just trying to buy weed on.
Let's call it what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it, man!" And I had like $200 in my hands. Like, dude, buy for me. My friends just bitched out. I still give a shit to this day. Fucking asshole. Like, what the fuck? I had the money in my motherfucking hand.
I know.
Bro, buy it for me. And it's just like that. That's why I've always I even said this on the stream I did with Richard that like you gotta you can't make your kids socially retarded by not giving them the technology. You know what I mean? Like there's kids being like, "Damn, your cat's fucking about to bust that TV up right now, man."
Yeah.
But you can't make your kids like socially retarded like that, because it's like you need to give them the iPads. You need to let them go on YouTube and stuff, because all their entire social group is going to be on that stuff. And if
whether you like it or not.
I know, it's like
their future jobs are going to depend on knowing that technology too, or at least the fundamentals.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like just coming from like like immigrant parents and everything like that. They're just like afraid of technology, or they think it's really fucking stupid. Like you're just wasting time. Why the fuck you want to play computer games? Why you want to do any of that, knowing that that's the future, pretty much. And fucking playing video games is now a job that pays very fucking well.
Isn't it crazy? I
pays
thought
really fucking well.
my son loves to play video games, and me and his mom were like, dude, this is never gonna pay off. And he's like, oh yeah, you ever heard of this guy named Ninja? I'm like, oh.
A ninja.
Yeah. And I mean, that's, dude, what was that, 2.5, 3 years ago? And now it's old school. Now he's not even relevant.
There's a reason why, though. He did a deal with Microsoft to join up with Mixer, and Mixer failed. And YouTube and all that, they remembered. They're like, they're blacklisting them.
Oh, okay.
That's what's going. Yeah, it's like, oh, you wanted to go on Mixer. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, motherfucker. Sure.
Which Mixer just shut down. So.
Yeah. So yeah. Fuck.
So there's that.
Because I checked out Mixer. Mixer actually wasn't terrible. It looked cool.
No.
It's just not enough people jumped up. I mean, you basically have to bribe the fuck out. You have to do almost like the TikTok model, where like TikTok is like throwing cash out because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They can do the loss leader, where like this platform will be Hong Kong's or China's major platform, and we don't care what we have to spend to make it. If we have to we have to lose $10 billion a year, who gives a fuck? That Vine was the same way, but that was a U.S. company, and they went bankrupt. They just ran out of cash to keep it running. But Vine fucking conquered everything, dude. There's Vine stars, King Bach, and all those guys.
There's a lot of guys that pivoted to YouTube from Vine, and they lament and wish for the Vine days back. I was just watching a podcast not too long ago. I wish I could remember who he was. I'd never heard of him before, but I guess he was a pretty big deal on Vine.
Yeah, Vine was really fucking funny too and stuff and everything, because you just binge watch it. But now with the whole TikToks are just like super Vines. That's what all it is. And basically, like you just make what you do is you act something that happens in your life, and then you put music to it, and then you put like a description saying like, and then half the whole thing is just the music behind it to make it funny and stuff like that. I want to get on TikTok, but I'd have to get on a different phone or something like that.
Yeah, for OPSEC purposes, you'd have to have a whole nother burner phone.
Bro, how long did Vine last? Not even a year, I don't think, did it?
No, it lasted than that.
Yeah. 3.5, 4 years.
I was gonna say it was at least 2 years. Yeah,
really.
It was popping for 2 years. You can still look at it. Just look at Vines, and then you'll see like the compilations. They're fucking millions and millions of views. They're hella. They're really funny. There's some really good ones, like the blue Power Ranger dancing and stuff to married to the game. Yeah, dude, that's the best one. He's like in the cowboy hat going like this and shit. I've said every year I was gonna dress up like him for Halloween. I've never done it, but like I got the cowboy boots and the hat in the garage and shit.
I love it. That is great.
Yeah. And you know the fucked up shit about the blue Power Ranger? I know but dude, that the whole cast of the Power Rangers was shitting on him because he was gay the entire time.
Really?
Yeah, the original blue Power Ranger was gay, and they were just fucking treating him like shit the entire time. Yeah, that's why he kind of quit later on.
Huh.
Yeah.
They came out with one of the other 20 versions of Power Rangers afterwards.
Right. And they keep bringing Tommy back.
Yeah. Right.
Dude, people have begged them literally to let them make like a rated M version of it, and they don't want to do it because they want to keep it as a kids, show and everything. But there's tons of people that were like, yeah, I'd watch a rated R Power Ranger show.
The Blockbuster a couple years ago that came out, I didn't check it out.
Right.
It actually looked pretty good too. And I was like, man, maybe it's because I'm tainted from when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, the original Power Rangers. I'm like, that stuff was so corny. And the last thing I want to do is, not that I pay to go watch movies. My office is right next to a movie theater, and I pick up. They always let me in for free anyway. But I just never took the time to go check it out.
Yeah, dude, this COVID shit might kill the movie theaters for real, man.
These guys reopen and they don't have anything new coming out, so they're right now because they just reopened here in our little town, and they're in old shows. I mean, years ago released.
You know what COVID's doing right now is the COVID is killing the movie star and making the YouTube star the real star, because they're the only people live streaming, people on the internet are the only people that matter right now. And it has fucking like put a fucking dick hole in this entire fucking thing for the movie stars, because there's no movies. So like their relevance is starting to go like this, just going down.
Absolutely. Right? I completely see it. Ooh. Sorry. I am just trying to think about what other resources we put in front of Randy's face for TikTok and
the press junket.
What's that?
Didn't we have like a press junket?
We have a press packet that we can send out to him.
Yeah, we could send him that too. Yeah, just so we can have it
from the Man of War. We've got a pretty good team that put together some things. We've done a lot of work in that group behind the scenes. But I was just thinking, some of the guys are pointing out the Hex.win. You can buy Hex directly from the website. But the only downside to that, guys, you got to keep in mind is that it's got to benefit Randy if he's going to be pumping it. So I think his ref link is more important than pumping
that. Yeah, because if he's earning a lot of Hex on it and he's getting a lot of clout for that, you got to keep people to pump it out. They got to keep, it's got to be profitable for them, right? I mean, the guy's a fucking entrepreneur, man. You can just hear 97,000 fucking hats and shit.
Just to make.
Yeah, that dude was born to make money.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Really, he was.
Some little Chinese kid chained up in the room behind that one or something that makes those hats for him, because that's a lot of hats.
That's a lot of fucking hats, man.
It is.
But I feel him on that. Like, he must have been brewing for years, wanting to do comedy and couldn't do it. I feel it, dude.
I appreciate and I respect that he waited till his kids were of age and out of the house before.
That's cool.
Chase that, because then he's not chasing his dream and leaving the kids behind. So.
Yeah, no doubt. That's awesome.
Yeah, he reminds me of my uncle, like literally.
Does he really?
Yeah, he looks kind of like him too. I think my uncle's a little bigger though. But yeah, like all those jokes he was saying too. Like I've heard like Mexican versions of those. Even when I went over there to Mexico and stuff, like there's all the kinds of those kind of like funny little sex jokes and shit. Oh shit, the connect freeze?
You guessed. Yeah, that was crazy.
What's the chat saying? Let's see what the chat's saying.
They got we've got a lot of people talking about Staker, and it would be awesome. It's a great point if the Staker app were ready in time for him to throw Hex on TikTok. Man, fire.
Dude, is Firebun in here?
Yeah, he is. Firebun.
He was earlier, yeah.
Get the fuck back to work.
Discord. Right now, you quit moderating this chat and you get back to work.
I will take your band hammer away.
Yeah.
I will. Hey, KNTX, I just think that with people like Randy, we got to be careful with information overload, because that dude, he just wants to plug in and go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like that.
Yeah, yep. I mean that's why we try to do the ref link. I mean that because like we didn't go into all the specifics. If you emergency unstake, that half the interest goes to the OA, the other half goes to the there's a bunch of stuff you say in there that you can't shove it all in. You just be like, you're the bank now.
Yeah,
you get the interest when some dumb fuck can't hold his fucking bags and shit because he's like, I just want the money right now. You get all that extra money that he would have got goes into your fucking pockets. Fuck yeah.
Really enjoy RG3. I was trying to think, how do we pivot into talking about his RG3 was like,
he was powering. He had to power through.
Dude, he was amazing.
Yeah, he wasn't scared to just say, okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna pump this on TikTok, and here let me tell you more about it. And then good job of really dumbing it down for noobs, And I think that's really the 30,000 foot view that they need to know.
Right.
He did a great job with that. I was trying to figure how do we pivot this. I'm glad he just jumped in and just did it. So
yeah. It's sort of like we need to figure out also as well, like with Bitcoin, right? You can go into like, oh, we use ASICs to mine it, and we use SHA-256 and this and that, and then there's blocks every 10 minutes. Or you can say it's fucking digital gold. You buy it, you leave it alone, and then it's worth more money, you sell it later.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, and you, but like I think we've all been in the crypto long enough that you feel almost responsibility to tell everyone their information.
Yeah.
But some people, like, you just need to like. Then if they, that's it. Yeah, it's a step at a time.
If they're not gonna, let them follow down the rabbit hole, they're gonna go down that way. And
Right.
Buy the ASICs and start mining, start their own farm. But don't be the one that puts that idea in their head and explains it all to them. Not when they're new.
No. There was a podcast with Bert Kreischer, Bill Burr, and fucking Pomp. They just released it. It's really interesting actually, and. Bert Kreischer is about to do the stupidest thing in the world. He was like, I want to buy Bitcoin miners. I'm gonna buy. The dude has money too, so he can buy a shit ton of miners. I'm like, bro, you're gonna lose so much cash. Burn your fucking house down. This is real. Yeah, like a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's gonna be buying brand new ASIC miners that have 3 months worth of mining on them from the factory before they send them to him. And then he's lucky if they'll last a year.
He might, fuck. I hope he does. It's always better to buy and stuff, but people don't know that and stuff. And like, I was surprised Pomp didn't tell him, "Hey, bro, no, just buy it."
Yeah,
but I think
after the fact. Hopefully, he did after the fact.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at a certain point with Bitcoin, like you only need to mine it really just to validate your own transactions. If you have a business that does a shit ton of transactions, to make sure that they are getting processed, but. A normal user, man. I mean, if you want to, it's for fun. You can just get yourself like a cherry pie or whatever the fuck it's called. Those little
Raspberry Pi. Yeah.
The Raspberry Pis. Yeah. Cherry pie. I'm fucking hungry right now.
He doesn't know yet. Yeah, you better get you some pie.
Some pumpkin pie. Yeah.
Well, I'm really surprised. I threw the link out to all the Cutthroats. Threw it out to people in the chat. Didn't have a lot of takers tonight. I was kind of surprised, but I'm glad we had the special guest that we did. Thanks Jesus for lining that up for us, man. That's great.
I was working on that for weeks, man.
Weeks. I love it.
Yeah, it was just helping them set it up, and then also know how to use StreamYard, and then just trying to get everything. I was super nervous too because I had finally gotten to set a date for Friday today, and then this whole thing happened with RG, and I was like, oh shoot, how am I going to do this? Yeah,
it worked out well. RG, I'm glad Captain was able to hop on.
Fucking help us through. Yeah, it's I'm gonna have a little more practice also doing these little monologues too and stuff because I'm gonna have my YouTube channel. I know I've been saying that for a minute, but like computer's literally right there. It's like right next to me. Like I'm literally my tripod right here is on top of my screen.
Did you get the black or did you get the white with the blue?
I got black.
My wife just got the black one. I bought one earlier this. They didn't even have the black available. I grabbed an R9 Aurora, and they only had white at the time, and I was like, "Dang it!" When I saw her come in, she's got decked out dual screens that are all matching my computer. I'm like, we just need to take that over to my office where my white one's at.
I really made sure I maxed out my fucking RAM for sure. Yeah, because especially if you're running multiple functions and stuff, you want all the RAM you can get.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm surprised this computer does as well as it does this piece of junk. That's why I don't do anything with OpSec on it. But I'm running, the stream with Dlive on one side, running StreamYard on the other. I've got Restream open right now since I'm running that on behalf of RG3. And then I've got Twitter, and I got Telegram, and I've got Discord open. Oh, which, by the way, Lars, the moderator from Discord for not only the Hex channel, but also for the Sci-Fi or Strape channel. Sorry, the Strape on Discord. He wanted me to give a shout out. All of you guys that aren't on Discord, go to Discord, especially if you guys want to have more meaningful, long form discussion. Yeah. Because it goes away so quick in Telegram. It's hard to do that. But Discord, if you guys really want to some more longer, meaningful conversations about Hex with other Hexers, make sure you guys join the Hex Discord. And Lars is like always available if you ever have any questions. He was thinking about coming on tonight, but he's got more work to do. He said in in the background that he's got to work on. So
okay. Yeah, the cool thing about Discord compared to like Telegram is that on the Telegram you have to make a separate Telegram group, so you can be like the Hex Pro chat or Hex Noob chat or Hex Bears or whatever, right? But on Discord you can just make another little tab, be like Deep Talk or like Staking Ladder Theories, or like you just keep making tabs on there, and then you can check when it's when there's a lot of directly to the topic, click it, and then you start talking, and then look at the pinned messages and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, because I've been on the
and personally, but I've been a Discord member since early 2017 when I started losing all my money in crypto. So
that was the time to make money.
Yeah, not all of us did it right, bro.
No, I didn't either.
Throwing salt in the wound. Appreciate it, bro.
No.
Were you in 2016 or 17?
2017. I was watching from the sidelines 2016.
You really need a full fucking year in crypto before you actually start throwing the gasoline into fucking crypto. I mean, really, like 20. It's just the problem. I mean, literally, if you.
I agree, but and everyone can shit talk on BitConnect all they want. But if you got in on the ICO at 16 cents and sold at the top above $400 a coin,
shit, I would have sold it. If I wasn't that bullshit, I would have sold it 100.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
I got into BitConnect and I didn't put any money in. I almost did. I was really close. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, the greed, man. I'm gonna release a podcast tomorrow. Just me and Wasabi. We're just talking about, even though we're talking about a different coin in the podcast, the theory behind that, it's called ladder in, ladder out. So it's like the name of my podcast and the name of my YouTube channel is going to be Dollar Cost Crypto, right? And it's that whole dollar cost strategy, right? Which is basically means you're just buying over time, and then you catch the lows. You buy some at the highs, but overall your average is really good compared to like where a trader or some guy like, oh, I'm gonna buy the low, and never buys the fucking low, and then he buys the fucking pump. Mm-hmm. So his average, maybe at one time a trader gets lucky and buys the low, cool, right? And then he trades out, and then he fucking wrecks himself. And then you overall, if you just look at a guy that's like one big lump sum or the dollar cost average guy, the dollar cost average guy always wins overall, Yeah, it's just, and then it doesn't make sense because logically you would think, you wait for a really good price and you buy in, but half the time you never have enough money to really buy in. Unless, you're either in the position of like, all right, you don't have that much money, so your money's more powerful just throwing little shots over the fucking time, right? That's why I've always said, like, if you're buying like 10,000 hex this entire time, you would have had like $3 million. 3 million hex worth of hex by now, which especially back then when it was really not that much hex. It didn't cost that much at the time.
It's completely true, and that's it. You can relate that to the traditional financial markets. It's the same thing. The guy that continually adds on and has more time for that to appreciate and to accumulate is going to win out the guy that last minute trying to throw as much as they can at it before retirement. So it's a very similar strategy. The only caveat to that I would add is that the sooner you can dollar cost average, the better you end up than just dollar cost averaging over the next guy that got in after you. So
right,
sooner than later.
Yeah. So you also do need to know like market dynamics. So it's like, imagine you. I hate to say Bitcoin, but everyone knows Bitcoin, right? So imagine you've been buying Bitcoin this entire time. At a certain point, when you're dollar cost averaging, you gotta have this level in your head. I'm not gonna buy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Where like some strategies they just keep fucking buying, which is dumb. Like let's just say like at 15K, I'm not buying anymore. Once Bitcoin hits 15K, all right, I'm done. Now I can take this cash, put it in my savings, or take this cash, buy another crypto that's still cheap relatively, or just keep it in cash, man. Stop stressing the fuck out, and let's just see what this motherfucker does. Yeah. And like for some people it could be like 3 pennies on hex or 5 pennies or 6 pennies, but it's just kind of just based on your strategy. Some people, are a lot more ahead on their life and stuff, and then they can just afford to throw 100K into something and see what happens. And that's different positions, but usually the dollar cost strategy even works for them. But it's typically a strategy for like newer to medium, like intermediate investors.
Yeah,
But it works for everybody. It's the basics. It's like boxing. Like it's the jab. Like you got to learn you got to get the basics. But yeah, but there's also the other side, which is the ladder out, which you start selling a little bit each time it hits a little price target. So let's just say, okay, let's just say Bitcoin because it's easy, right? So let's just say every time Bitcoin goes up $1,000, you sell like 1% of the fucking stack or 2% of the stack. So that by the time it goes to these stupid high levels, right? You've already cashed out something, right? And then let's just say you don't time it right. At least by then you've sold half your bag or something, and then you don't feel like a total retard because you didn't sell anything, you know?
Because you bought in at 8, watched it go to 20, and then held on to it all the way down to 3,700.
Yeah, I mean, shit happened with Litecoin. Shit happened with everything. Even Richard said himself, like crypto goes down 80%, and that's everything.
Yep.
Everything. You know, like, and then also like the rule of 72. You know, but this is the cool thing with Hex is that literally it's like every time you stake. I mean, right now, one year stake doubles your money. It's crazy, dude. Like people earn
your money because your big payday is double what your principal is. So technically it triples, but you're getting a stack that's 2x what you started with.
Well, what you started with, yeah. Then as soon as big payday is done, in order to double your stack, I'm kind of guessing you'd have to do a 3-year stake. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's depending on where we're at, with how many people are actually staking.
Right at that time, I'm trying to calculate that.
I'm sorry.
I think it'd be really cool to see what the share price is at that time and try to calculate what is it how many years out to match that same 1-year gain that I took as an early adopter. How many years out do I have to stake it to realize those same gains?
Yeah. It's just going to have to keep stretching out and out eventually. But then no matter what, I think even like no matter what happens, you'll still be able to get like 20% a year, I think, on your Hex. It might take a little bit more Hex, but like I think that's probably it's going to average out to 20% a year, 10% a year.
I don't think people, I mean, you and I have discussed this quite a bit, and I've heard some other people on stream talk about it, but I don't think people understand just how many big emergency end stakes are going to happen. People would be in 15 stakes, and they hit Hex gets to $1 a piece.
Oh my God.
I can cash out I'll lose all my interest, but I'm at 50% of my stake and I got 10 million Hex, man. And that's $10 million. I can walk away with it right now.
Yeah. And that's some life-changing money too. Like you would be kind of dumb not to take something. I mean, at least $1 million for your fucking troubles.
Screw that. On at 5,555 till it dies to 0. No, I agree. That is smart money. That's why I really like the idea of the laddered stakes.
Yeah.
Blowing all your wad, you're blowing your whole wad at 5,555, and then realizing after the fact as you watch price go up, and you're like, man, I am dumb. Look how long I got to sit on this before I can pay myself out on it. But
you know, so this is something GT said, but I mean, this is all, everyone's different, everyone's different, but so my stakes are pretty, calm, it's once every 2 weeks, once every week, after 3 years from 3 to 15, it's pretty calm. It's like pretty, I went a little psycho on the so I did 1 year, year and a half, and then 2 years, because that was just kind of a guesstimation of when the top would be for the whole crypto market, because it's like I couldn't judge if it was going to be 2021, 2022, 2020. Yeah. So I just wanted to cover my bases just to be sure, I'd have some good amount of Hex during that time.
I think that's dumb at all, man. I think that's, especially if you were able to buy enough when it was super, super cheap. Well, it's still super cheap, relatively speaking. I mean, if you can't do $1,000, you can still buy.
Doge is cheap. $300 got you 100,000 coins. That's so cheap, even for like, people don't understand, dude. Like, sometimes, like, I bought tokens before. Like right now, I'm buying some Cell token right now, right? The price keeps appreciating on me, and I'm trying to get tons of it, right? But your dollar stops buying you as much over time, and you'll start seeing once it hits a penny, you're like, okay, 2 pennies, whoa, 3 cents, holy shit, I'm buying. And it'll start creeping up on you, man. Like when it hits 11 cents or 33 cents, dude, like 3 Hex per dollar.
That's crazy to think.
3 hex per fucking dollar.
It's crazy to think when you're getting when you're
That-
getting 350, 400 hex per dollar right now.
yeah, I mean, right, like, so pretty much it's like what it's is that Hexoshi?
Not sure.
Moving around. So like right now you're getting like roughly 300 hex per dollar right now, right?
Yeah.
At a penny, you go to 100 hex. At 2 pennies, you go to 50 hex per dollar.
Huh.
And then 3 pennies, you start. You see how it's just 33 hex. 5 pennies, you go to 25. 20 at 5 cents, 25 hex per dollar.
Isn't that crazy to think?
Fuck, man. I mean, it keeps getting like, oh my. But it's all relative for us because we've been in this since the beginning. It's like crazy, right? Like fuck. But for a person who gets into hex at that time, they're like, yeah, it's always been 5 cents.
Yeah.
It's always been 5 cents. Yeah, 5 cents is cheap as fuck, dude. Oh shit, dude, it's at 10 cents, man. Oh, I should have bought fucking more at 5 cents.
5. Oh man, yeah.
dude, hex to $1, baby. Hex to $2. Dude, to tell you the truth, I've been listening to GT a lot, and I think it's going to be $3.33. I mean, that's honest. But that's what people are going to like pontificate in their brain, right? Because let's just say they get it at 3 cents. This motherfucker's going to do 100x. $3.33, baby. 333. Let's go 555 long, baby. Let's go.
Well, and I know that it's Richard's alluded to it in several of his streams, but 2.5, 3 years is that magic mark.
Woo! Oh shit! The Supreme Court's justice just died.
Oh, did really?
Mm-hmm. Just died right now. I just got the news like alert.
Ginsburg?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was going to happen. She's been in the hospital the last few years.
They're crying so bad because Trump that's 4 justices fucking with her.
Yeah. Well, that's 3 in a district judge. So
right. Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Be the 3rd one he's working on, but I'll stay out of the politics. But
I know that's pretty powerful. Putting a judge, dude. When you can put a supreme, that's power, bro.
Lifetime appointment.
Yeah.
And all the John Lewis died, not Ginsburg, is what.
Oh, John Lewis. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that one's surprising to me. So
is that June? Is that June of 2022? Would that be 2.5 years?
Question: is it from the launch phase, or is it after 2.5, 3 years from Big Payday? That was never discussed.
But it's from the launch phase.
I don't know, man. That's not the impression I got watching that.
Really?
But
there's some wiggle room in there. There's some wiggle room in there. We'll see.
Wiggle room in there. Well, I mean, look at it this way. Then I guess so say it was from launch phase. Well, then we're 2 years out instead of 3 or 2.5. So it's. The point that I'm trying to get to, though, the point that I'm trying to get to is that he was looking at models and he was looking at computations, and he was probably seeing some huge returns even on the conservative end. So a 333 $3.33 hex, I could be in the works for us within 2-3 years. Who knows? I'm definitely not stand here and say. Happen.
I fucked up when I was on stream with Richard. I forgot to ask him. I wrote it down and I just spaced on it. Probably because my phone died at the end. but what I was gonna ask him is like, what price is 10,000x? Is it 10,000x a Satoshi or a penny, or like I never got the chance to ask him that. What that would magically be? Not saying no expectations, but like I would like to know what he would think that was. Price wise, if it's 10,000x current price, I mean,
well, if it's 10,000 from the all-time low, if it does a 10,000x, that's what, 56 cents.
Yeah,
I think it's 56 cents for 10,000x. Yeah, from all-time low at 0.00056.
My God. Just three Rolexes on my wrist. Like, I don't know what time it is.
Right? Yeah. We got John Wallace in the comments saying probably won't be enough liquidity at $1 and higher. I disagree with that. because of the fact that I think you will have a lot of no coiners come in as you see
Right.
the United States devalue the world reserve currency, and they continue to print, and you start to see more people, retail investors, smart retail investors, as well as dumb retail investors as well. Doggy coin, baby. And you'd start to look at some of these institutions getting more and more into Bitcoin and some of the other cryptocurrencies. I think it'll happen. Look who's back.
Randy the plumber.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Boys, y'all got me drunk and pissed earlier. I went and made my pancake biscuit. I forgot to turn the damn camera on. So I didn't film any of it. So I got to redo the whole damn thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of hex coin and figure this shit out.
Fuck
Exactly.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
That's all you can do, man.
You
Now
guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Y'all got me drunk.
Good for us. I'm proud of us.
We didn't have to do too much.
It's like I was on Bourbon Street or some shit.
I love it. Without the
Anyway,
so
I just figured you fuckers was still here, so I'd just drop in for a minute, tell
Absolutely.
everybody go buy the shit out of this stuff because I'm fixing to.
Yeah.
That's right. We're gonna help you let all of your listeners know how they can buy it too.
Yeah. We want to help you, brother.
It's 11:30 where I'm at.
Dude,
Same here.
Shit, I should probably be in the bed, huh?
No, man. No.
it sounds like a good time to be making some pancake biscuits, if you ask me.
But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hit this button and recline back further.
You should do that. If you fall asleep on stream, we're gonna write all we'll screenshot it. We're gonna write all kinds of profanities across your forehead.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here watching my little ass television.
Hey, Randy, let me put you on the spot real quick. So did you just buy Bitcoin to go into Doge or what?
No, I just bought Doggy Coin. That was all I ever bought. It's not
Straight
Dogecoin.
You got to buy Bitcoin to buy Doggy.
No, Hextoshi,
No.
he did it straight through Robinhood, bud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got Robinhood.
I went and bought this Doggy Coin. I bought 100,000 of them, and I didn't even know I didn't even know it was a joke till the next day.
Well,
So,
you cash out now, you're still ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and be looking at doing that.
I'll show you
I
how
don't
to
know.
get into Hex.
Hey, Litecoin Hex Jesus is not here. How did he reach out to you, Randy?
Twitter.
Yeah. Cool.
Twitter, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Must have saw one of my videos or something. I don't know.
Brilliant. We've got, you know what? I'm gonna have to turn all these guys over to you. We got 20K followers in Twitter. We're gonna have to turn them on to Randy the Plumber if they don't already know.
We still got 70 people watching.
I'm
Yes, we do.
I'm the craziest son of a bitch they'll ever see on Twitter. I can tell you that.
You believe that?
Yeah.
If this interview is any indication of that.
Was this an interview?
Yes,
Is that what
absolutely.
it was?
Been interviewed.
Oh.
Just know
Oh, okay. I've never been interviewed before. I usually do the interviewing. But
well,
see,
we got 60K followers from Richard Hart, the guy that created this coin. So we're gonna turn them all on to you.
what you got to understand is at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about nothing. Like nothing. Anything.
Except your wife and your daughter, right?
Yeah. Oh, and my kids. Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Oh, 3 of them.
But 2 of them's grown. One of them's she's grown too. She's 17. She's been treated like she was grown since she was 13. And I'm not trying to raise no kids that can't handle themselves out in the real world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good for you. You aren't
Even during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But they're rough and tough. I don't even pass licks with her anymore. I was just doing that after I ate my pancake biscuit. Because check this out. I made a biscuit out of pancakes, okay? 2 sides pancakes, and then in the middle egg, cheese, and bacon. And I just got done devouring 2 of them, and I'm telling you, that may be the finest shit I've ever eaten in my life. Had syrup in it too.
I like your diet, man. That sounds really good.
That sounds yummy. Are you on YouTube, Randy?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Randy the Plumber, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Fuck that. I'm on all of them. Randy the Plumber.
You on Vines?
Yeah. I'm just having fun, man. I mean, it's just, all I'm doing is sharing my actual personality with the world. That's it. Literally, what you see in my videos is me. If you see people, if you run into somebody I went to high school with, they'll tell you that some bitch ain't never changed, ever. And I mean, you got to watch my comedy special because it talks about me putting the school up for sale and all the crazy shit I've ever done in my high school career, which was 30 years ago. But I did something every day. You know, I blew the science lab up. I did it all. I did it all. Everything in my comedy is real life stories. So, and my kids are funny as shit. I mean, they have given me some stuff. Like one night, my son called me and he said, "I'm sorry, I'm running late for curfew. I've hit every red light in town." There's only 3 red lights between. If he hit them all, there was only 3 between the house and where he was at. So I asked him, I said, "What are you behind the damn Amish? Is that what you're doing? Are you behind an Amish wagon with a horse and buggy or something?" Just shit like that. I mean, it's just nonstop.
I love it. What kind of dog you got there? You got a pup running around behind you there.
Oh, yeah, I got a few German Shepherds.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
So, are you a bird hunter?
I got a couple of them. Huh?
Are you a bird hunter?
No, I'm a fox hunter. I hunt all night.
Huh.
Fox hunters hunt all night long, baby. I don't really hunt anything anymore, to be honest with you. I used to hunt. You know, I was raised in the middle of Mississippi in a place called Meridian.
Oh,
an actual
right through there.
Town. Yeah, a little town outside of Meridian called Lauderdale. And that's where I'm from, about 600 people. So I grew up a good old Mississippi redneck. And I hunted a lot. And then I really come to a realization one day. And I was sitting in my deer stand with my heater going and my television kicked back in my recliner in a deer stand. And I said, you know, I'm just waiting for a deer to get hungry to come to the dinner table, and then I'm going to shoot his ass. So I was like, you know, this ain't for me no more.
Yeah.
Because that's all you're doing is you're waiting for a deer to get hungry, step up to the dinner table. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, when I'm sitting at the dinner table chowing down on some ribs, the last thing I want is somebody to shoot my ass. So, you know, and I got a green field full of oats and ryegrass, and that's about like the ribs and steak to the deer. And I was like, shit, I'm just waiting for this bastard to get hungry, come out here and start chowing down, and I'm going to pop a hole in him. I was like, this shit ain't for me.
Yeah, it's funny. I grew up a little bit on the redneck side here in rural Colorado. And my dad, I never grew up hunting with my dad. I've been hunting before, but I never really grew up hunting with him. And I said, Dad, I hear all these great stories of what a master hunter you were. I said, why have you never taken me hunting? And he said, because I ate more illegal venison to keep and elks to keep myself in college when I couldn't afford it, that I swore as soon as I got a job and could afford it, I was done with this hunting business.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it during my younger years, but as you get older, I guess you just either you really love it or you really love to hate it. But I don't hunt much anymore. I like to fish a lot. I live on the Gulf, so I like to go fishing. And my white trout, I tear them bastards up.
Oh, white trout, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Kaylee.
That's fun.
Will you bring me my channel 69 microphone? I'm gonna have to get my microphone out where you can hear me better.
Channel 69, huh?
Yeah, I got my channel 69 microphone. I do. When the hurricanes come, I have an alter ego named Sammy Stink with Channel 69 News. See, they're like, "Hey, it's Sammy Stink, Channel 69 News, WKUM, where anything goes. W come,
KUM.
yeah, W come, yeah. Anything goes on Channel 69, guys. Anything. It don't make a fuck.
Oh.
We might see two dolphins getting it on. You never know."
In the middle of the hurricane season.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all like y'all may like my favorite actor. So Leslie Nielsen.
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, he made a movie called Wrongfully Accused. You ever heard of it?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Most people haven't. You really need to go watch that.
Wrongfully accused.
Yeah, it wasn't him that did it. It was a one-legged, one-armed, one-eyed guy.
That's slapstick comedy.
It's slapstick to the fugitive. Yeah.
Okay.
It's some of his best work. Even better than his Dracula movie where he was having a daymare. You know, he didn't have nightmares. He had daymares. But anyway, I just wanted to jump in with y'all for a minute. I'm drunker than horse piss, so I'm gonna step out. But I wanted to come in.
I would love to see a sleeping Randy the plumber with his mouth open, so we can have our memes designers. Never mind. Across your face. Never mind.
I'll give you a fucking meme. You ever seen an asshole? You're looking at one. I tell you what, buddy. I tell you what. I was married to a woman so big, right? When she hauled ass, she had to make 2 loads. That's a fact right there.
I like it.
Anyway, y'all be good, man. I'm gonna go get me some of this
You too, my friend.
coin, and we're gonna get going on it. Y'all take care.
All right,
too,
Randy. Take
buddy.
care, buddy.
That's great.
What a character, man.
Yes, he is. So, Hextoshi, what's new in your world? You onboarded any new coiners this week at least?
Yeah, maybe one. It's tough. We need a simple system. You know?
What the heck?
We need a simple system that just walks them step by step, 1 through 1.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Big K.
hey.
Yeah, I agree with that. And
How are y'all
hopefully
doing?
helps with that. Hey man, glad to have you on here.
Dude. I had to pop on, man. That guy's fantastic.
He was something else, wasn't he?
He's not afraid. I like that.
Uh-oh.
Event might get front run.
Yeah.
Crypto got a good point. He's talking about the GT Day 300 event that he wants to throw. All hexers throw 1 ETH towards a hex buy on day 300.
I saw it. I was planning on doing it. I say, why not? Shit, I got an ETH around.
Yeah, why not? Absolutely.
I mean, even if it's I mean, what do we say? I mean, even a little pump, even if it's like what 200-300 ETH, it'll still be a nice little bump. Why not? See, I mean, it would give us some thought on how big people are paying, how many people are paying attention and are willing to do something like that. Kind of like that idea.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be pretty cool. It would just, if nothing else, it's a cool solidarity event for all of the hexers to get in together. All the hexers.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be at least 1,000.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it would go back down, but it wouldn't be a pump and dump. It would be a straight pump, community pump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the idea. So we'll see. And he might be right. There might be some who try to front run it. And
That's true. That's true. I mean, I already was thinking about. I thought about that immediately, but I was like, I mean, you just do what you're gonna do what you do. You know, you can't events like that, you can't overplan too much just because it's how tricky can you be?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and how much can you front run? What are you going to drop 20 ETH before
Yeah.
someone else shows up? I mean, maybe, but I mean, there's those that can do that, but you still get a big pump even after.
I mean, shit, it's a 24-hour period of time in a day anyway. So like, not everyone's gonna log on and fucking dump an ETH in at the same time. So some people are gonna get a shittier deal, but that's kind of not like the reason to do it. It's just one ETH. It's not like you're putting in your stack to.
It's not your stack. If you're in a third world country and you can't afford food and you're gonna dump all ETH, that I reckon.
Yeah, do just 0.1 then. You don't have to.
You can still participate. You don't have to throw a whole ETH at it. But I've got Crypto Ewok in here saying, why not do it next Friday? Well, because some people's transactions won't clear Coinbase in time. Gotta give everybody a little pre-warning to get happen.
Yeah.
So another point to that with the day 300, everybody, I've corrected a few people in Telegram up to this point, but it is not September 26th, it's September 27th, because technically day 300 starts 6 o'clock on that Saturday night. So it's September 27th on Sunday is actually day 300, or anytime after Saturday after 6 p.m. I'm sorry, that's my time. I'm Mountain Time, but
yeah, so like
the contract rolls over to a new day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be on the wrong side of the fence post, as we've all heard Richard talk about when it comes to programming and what the way the days work. Be on the right side of the post, or you're going to be really, really front running everybody.
Yep.
Big K, are you still in Puerto Rico?
Yes, I am. I'll be here for a while. I'm
Love it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so
it is. It is pretty sweet. I must say, I can't. I mean, they are like. I met up with Funding Gym today for a little bit, and we were gonna walk out to the beach, and they're like, no chairs in the beach. They just like they just locked it. It's supposed to be that they opened up tourism like a day ago, and instead they are shutting it down further and closing. Like there's like 50% capacity at movie theaters, and now it's no capacity, no more, no mas. So.
Mandate for masks in public where you're at?
Yes, mandates for masks in public. I mean, except for if you're at the beach and you're like, if you're like going swimming or something like that, was like doing something outdoorsy that they're not, that's fine. But like other than that, everywhere else people mandate mask. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it's still, I mean, there's, like I said, there's a little private beach right down the road that like you can walk right through. It's like you park right there and walk right out, and you're right in the water. You don't have to ask anybody to do that or anything. That's like everywhere too,
Yeah, that's like everywhere island except for unless you're inland.
yeah, exactly. And inland's cool too. I mean, there's the rainforest and shit too to see. There's like all sorts of waterfalls and stuff to go swimming in.
People don't know this, but it's the only rainforest in the actual United States.
That is true. And of the 7 bioluminescent areas in the world, Puerto Rico has 4 of them, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
I almost went on one of the kayaking trips when I was there last.
They have this really super cool dry desert too. That's like it reminds you kind of like being out west. Like it's real arid, deserty area that like you wouldn't have. These like cliffs that go off to the sea and shit. You're like, what the hell? It seems very out of place. You don't realize there's that many ecological zones going on in this little area like this.
When I was there, we didn't do a whole lot of exploring of the island in 2018. We did a little more in it was the other way around. It was 2018 we did more exploring than we did in 2019 when we were there. But it's just amazing. You go to the south side of the island and you're like, wait, this is not the tropical rainforest like what I would expect of the Puerto Rican beaches and everything. No, it's like if you've ever been to some of the more remote parts of eastern Wyoming, it's like almost desert, and it's blows your mind like that 6,000 foot peak in the middle of the island steals all the moisture from the side of the island.
It really does. It really does, and like it keeps it all on the one side and pushes the rain clouds. Like you can like almost look on a map where and draw like a line where you see where it gets heavy rain and where it doesn't. It's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah. Well, I
and
hope
yeah,
more Hexicans really do look at moving
yeah.
it to Puerto Rico. It'd be pretty cool to have a lot of like-minded people there.
Oh, I think so for sure. I'm all about it. I mean, and I feel like the further up we go, then I think there'll be more as we go. I mean, there's definitely a trend in 2018. Really, it was a big time when when there's I was down here at that point in time too. And there was a lot of crypto people that were trickling out of here. But yeah. It's definitely it's ripe for it, and it's a great spot. I mean, and there's so many different unique spots, and you can kind of a lot of benefits to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, and I went to some in bougie places to eat in downtown San Juan, and I'll tell you what, man, for all of you young cats that aren't married and looking to chase tail, there are some of the swankiest nightclubs I've ever seen in my life, and some of the highest end dining I've ever seen. Like it's not uncommon to see the Bugatti or the Rolls or something roll up to one of these fancy places.
Right. Oh yeah. Like Old San Juan is hopping too. I mean, there's some parties going on. I mean, even like Center's in, and there's cool areas that are like they're cranked up, and stuff going on. I mean, not as much right now, but usually there is. And there's quite a nightlife and quite and a bunch of, like I said, whatever you want. If you're into the high sorority Bugattis and all that kind of, it's there. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, I like lifted trucks, big tires personally, but hey, I'm not against the Lambos.
No, me either. No, but I'm all about the cyber trucks and the big. Yeah. I'm all about that shit. I'm all for it. Yeah, actually, that's what I think I'm bringing down here. Is I think I'm gonna because like it's expensive normally to import a car down here, and the fees that they like if it's a newer car in the past years, like in the last 8 years or so, then you're gonna have pretty sizable hefty fee to bring it down there. I mean, it's up to $5,000 is not uncommon, for just a import. And that's not including transport fees and stuff. But I've got an old F350 that's 2006 that's almost a brand new engine in it that we got that I'm just like that'll be perfect, and because it's like a work truck they'll tax it at $600-700. It's a lot cheaper. So if you're past 10, if you're bringing an older than 10-year-old car down there, trucks usually they're all fine. It's not that expensive to bring it down.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's cool to hear.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have, a diesel engine in your 3500?
No, it's just a regular gasser. It was a weird situation. We had we bought a lawn care company that we know of was get sold out and thought they had a whole bunch of scrap trucks, and we do scrap. I do catalytic converters and stuff, and so we were like, oh, we'll buy them for scrap, and we did. I bought a whole bunch of trucks for scrap, and I'm like, man, these trucks look really good. I don't know if these are scrap, guys, so I pumped a whole lot of old gas out of these bitches and got some new batteries and started trucks up one after another. I was like, holy shit, dog.
That's cool.
So
did you say 3500 or 350? I probably missed
350. They're all Ford trucks. So they're
Ford.
If you remember, I posted that thing a while on Twitter ago where I was selling one of my trucks for Hex. I was like, so yeah, I got more trucks for Hex. If somebody wants another 350, I got 2 more flatbed 350s that we need to get rid of. I got 2 more F150s. The 150s though have real rusted beds. They need a new bed. The frames are good, but they're lawn care companies trucks. So yeah. You got a couple million Hex. These bitches are ready to go.
I love it. Yeah.
What about buying there, Big K? They got car lots, right?
Oh yeah, they do, and you can get cars here just fine, and there's actually usually after storms and after there's always deals that they're willing to make. They're pretty good deals, for new cars too, because they want to bring in new stuff. So it's not that hard, and the classificados that we were talking about, you can find plenty of cars all around that are good. So yeah, that's for I looked it up actually because I'm just like, again, for car stuff. I'm like, there's over 2 million cars on the island, so that's people be driving. I mean, I was just driving through on the highway today, and I was like, man, can't really beside, and isn't at nighttime, so it feels exactly like feels like a highway that you'd be on anywhere in the States.
Yeah.
Wow.
Until you get to some of those congested.
Yes, there are some.
Literally, doesn't matter what the light's doing. People are up bumper to bumper.
No. Yes. Keep your head.
Yep.
Keep your head on a swivel for sure, because people are doing their thing. I will say it's gotten better. Like right after the hurricanes, there was no fucking rules to the road. They just did not exist whatsoever. Yeah. You approach with caution all the time, because people weren't. They'd be like, those lights don't exist anymore, right through them.
So the exception to that when I was there was the military vehicles. Everyone made the military vehicles. Go ahead, come on through.
Oh yeah, for sure. And same thing with when I was there, the other things that got passed, because it was right after the storms, were the electrical. Like anytime there was like the caravan of electrical trucks coming through to fix power poles, people were like, right this way. They're like, fuck yeah, guys, come on, right this way.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're more than happy, because like those dudes were like walking on water for everyone, because it was tough. I remember the destruction was pretty rough. I will say that like you would see some shit that like I never saw, full on clear channel signs just like snapped in half and on top of like 4 houses. You're just like, oh shit.
Easy.
Yeah, and like nobody was coming to like pick that up anytime, and it was just like that'll be like that for a couple weeks or so,
They got the concrete bunker houses there.
I will say, yeah, that's like
anyway though, is how few windows people have, like actual glass windows.
Yes,
by that.
Yeah, and because they're gonna leave their stuff open all the time, they're just gonna have like they're just bar their windows a lot of times, and that so a lack of windows or barred windows, it doesn't, that part of like some neighborhoods and stuff don't exactly make for the most pleasant visual representation, I guess. But like I've seen
they're pretty safe neighborhoods. I mean, for we went down.
That's what I find strange about that, is that like most of the neighborhoods, I don't find that when I be hanging out with friends that I know in the Keo and that side of the island, like we would be hanging at their houses and stuff, late at night, and I didn't feel unsafe, walking up and down the streets or anything. Like, not to say that there wasn't some neighborhoods that we know of to avoid, but that's like with anywhere,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Now there's a couple of places. Some of the people we were with, they were super adventurous, and they went everywhere freaking island. And they found one Uber driver that just turned off the Uber, and they just paid him like $500 for 3 days to just drive him to all the cool places that the tourists didn't know about. And he would take them to some of the coolest places where they would tell stories about, they go to this place, they're like, we had no idea it was even a restaurant. It just looked like an outdoor kitchen, and everybody was just, all the neighborhood kids were just hanging around, and there's chickens and dogs and people just running around, and there's picnic benches, and
some of those are the best. Those are the best spots. Yeah,
I was gonna say one of the places right off the beach in San Mar that we went to, like, it didn't even know it was there, and I turned around the corner and there it is, and it was like one of the best. It was a Mediterranean or it was a Caribbean meal, but it had it was like a papaya reduced sauce or something over the top of it. I'm not sure if it was halibut or what fish I was eating, but some of the best food, and it was cheaper than something you could even get off the dollar menu here. And I was like, man, I wish I could eat like this every day. So there's
oh my gosh, it's the truth, man.
Definitely check them out.
Yeah, I will, man, for sure. I'll look up the spot, because I didn't like this, and there's so many great spots that like you can find, that there's like a whole area towards Luquillo that's like all these little, like a whole bunch of rows of little shops doing some of the best ceviche and best friggin' empanadas and whatever else, and cheap drinks and all that kind of stuff going on there. And like I mean, everything that you could want, and like and then the roadside stands, like as you're driving around, you'll be in mountainy areas and shit, and people will be just selling, they'll have food trucks or the the last time I was here, there's an incredible affinity to be selling. I don't know what kind of racket was going on, but they would be selling like TV antennas. Like there'd be like a van pulled over on the side of the road, and they'd sell everything. They'd be like the guy with the coconuts and the guy with whatever, but the dude with the TV antennas, and it would be like every 30 miles or so, or 20 miles, you'd catch a dude with like just all these like PVC made, homemade looking TV antennas. I guess it was super popular, and then to buy them on the side of the road too is just, I guess, the way you did it. I didn't.
It's one thing I thought was super crazy there is that is much how different it is compared to most places in the States, but at the same time is still so much the same. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an experience.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Is there's a lot of things. There's some unique situations or challenges, language barriers or whatever, but to like you might run across. But for the most part, it's still America, and it feels like it. When you come out of an awesome, you go through a rainforest or amazing.
And I have arisen
I was wondering
from my slumber.
I was about to text you and be like, bro, you just disappeared on me, man.
My phone fucking died, dude. I'm sorry. Computer's here, bro. The era of me disconnecting is over.
That is awesome. Yeah. That is awesome. Well, maybe you can answer this because I never saw one when I was there, but I wasn't really looking, Big K. Is there a bowling alley in Puerto Rico?
That's a good question. I don't actually know that I've seen one. I looked up and there used to be, but there is no more and no more ice rinks here there in Puerto Rico.
Really?
I looked that up. So, like I used to play a lot of hockey. But no, I will have to take a look. That's a good question. That's a good question. I haven't ever seen any.
I don't know about bowling alleys, but when I was staying at the in San Juan, when I was staying at the International, right across the street, almost right across the street, was the largest stadium for cockfights I've ever seen in my life, and I thought it was the coolest thing. And my wife would not go with me, and I was like, "We gotta go check out cockfights, man! Come on." Yeah,
that is the thing. That's the thing. I know exactly the stadium that you're talking about.
World Series of cockfights is in Puerto Rico.
The World Series of cockfights.
Not even kidding you, man. It is a big deal down there. And it's funny because you've got guys that are in like Alabama and Louisiana and Florida that raise these birds, but it's illegal to fight in the States. So they will literally fly birds for huge money fights to these stadiums in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you can ask my uncle that, man. We call him the Red Baron.
The Red
Baron. Oh shit! Yeah, on the low. Well, he's got the fighters.
Yeah.
That is all.
There's the biggest cockfighters in Hex,
We're probably a little ways out. I could never leave my kid, my oldest. So we're probably a couple years out, but we've been seriously talking about this.
Awesome. Yeah, dude. I mean, like the situation for me is the right time. Like I have a 3.5-year-old, and like if I had like a 8-year-old, 9-year-old, it would be hard for me to like want to just like uproot them, middle of school and shit. But like my 3.5-year-old is going to adapt to a situation like that,
Yeah. Is it a he or she?
Exactly. She.
Oh, she. Yeah, she won't even know.
She won't even know. And so I'm excited. Like, I mean, I'd rather have her be raised bilingual and learn it early on than not,
One thing, when I was listening to you guys with the Puerto Rico report, and when you guys had Tammy on, one thing that really rang true to me with one of our tour guys when we went to the old San Juan Fort, the guy was saying, yeah, the schools teach English, so a lot of people know English, but everybody at home speaks Spanish. So, and it's not Mexican Spanish; it's real Spanish, like from Spain Spanish. So
with a lisp.
With the lisp.
I say Mexican Spanish is far superior. I mean, here we got the Spaniards here, and we got the Wait, let me put a little higher. A little bit. if quieres hablar como un pinche puto, hablas así. Ese es el tipo de español que hablamos acá.
Well, Hex
Fuck
Jesus.
that, dude. I'm sorry. No. Hex Jesus laid the law down.
You gotta have
better.
give them a pass, bro. Give them a pass. They're located right next to France, bro. What else did you expect?
I know, but it's just like then you got but not all Spanish is created equal, dude, because there's Mexicans that speak Spanish at 1,000 miles an hour. You can't understand them. Like, "Órale, ¿cómo estás?" Like, fuck no, man. That's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that laid back Spanish, like, "Hey, ¿cómo estás?"
Well, I feel like I get that. I feel like you get that in Puerto Rico. Like I don't have that part of a time. Like my Spanish is awful, but like I forgot my buzzer thing to get into the gate thing and had to explain it to the girl who spoke no English, and I understood exactly what she was saying. Like I can like that's slow enough to where I can get it, and I'm like I remember that from high school. That's it's not that. It wasn't too difficult. So I'm sure I'll pick it up quicker as I go.
You pick Spanish quick.
Elliot Brand says, Moses, my Venezuelan girlfriend feels the same.
Right. No, but not Spanish is not created equal, man. I mean, you really you can always understand a Mexican. You cannot understand some of these other like people from South America sometimes, dude. It is tough. It is
there's
tough,
cats,
dude.
There's cats that are from New Orleans. They're like are from the bayous of Louisiana that I know that like I'm like pardon me, come back with that again, sir. Yeah. I mean like that's dialects can be fun, tricky, no matter where you're at for sure.
Right.
But yeah, there's a serious difference between Spanish, different types of Spanish out there. That's why if you go get a lesson for that, they ask you what are you learning. Like Latin America Spanish? Are you learning like Spain? They want it's.
If all right, let me just put it like this. Okay, let's just say we have Spain here, right, and Mexico, and if they went to war, I would put everything on Mexico, everything, and it'd be done. Like they get mollywopped. Fuckers have to go to war.
Yeah. There's something to be said about that. I think that they would fight pretty hard. I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man, dude. Mexico's got some snipers, bro. I mean, because like the way everyone is up there. So there's the least of the parts of Mexico that I'm from. There's something called like the mesas, which is it literally looks like an alien laser when like at mountaintops. It's flat, dude. So it's like you have like 400 or 500 feet up, and then it just goes like this, flat, like a laser, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what the hell was going on back in the day, bro, but it looks like mountaintops with cut tops. Like a sword, dude. Yeah, they call it the mesas. And all the people up there are just like would snipe animals. So you get to the tippy top, and essentially you're just walking along the corners of the mesa right there. And then as soon as you see an animal, then you and then walk down and pick it up pretty much. That's kind of like how they hunt out there.
Well, nice. Why not if you've got the tactical advantage with the ground?
Yeah,
use it.
That's right. Those fuckers are heavy, and then especially if you have to actually bleed it out and cut out the tripas and stuff, all the stuff out there, man. It's gnarly, bro. If you haven't ever seen that before.
Those desert rats are heavy.
Desert rats. No, but the deer in Mexico are fucking skinny as fuck, dude. They're not big, dude. They're like
Texas
like
they're like Texas deer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
they're like Texas deer. They're not real deer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Texas deer are big. Everything's bigger in Texas.
No, Texas deer are all tiny, man. We got the muley deers here in Colorado that put your little deers to shame.
Yeah, there's some big deers there.
Nothing but reindeer up here.
Yeah, there you go. I don't have any reindeer where I'm at, so
nothing but moose knuckle out here.
Yeah, moose.
No, you're not gonna hit any deer out here in Puerto Rico, but you will hit a lizard. They do. You will see.
And they're like rabbits. Yeah.
What is
that?
Big.
What is that?
The big iguanas.
Oh, the iguanas. Okay.
Yeah, those iguanas that they will run across the road. Like when they run, you don't know when they're gonna move if you even see one, because they're just like reptiles. So they're just chilling until they decide to make a break for it, and when they make a break, they dart fast, and
Yeah.
you will smash them, and you'll see like, I mean, see some, you know, carcasses all along the way for sure. I think there's a good chance.
Right.
If you've been around, have you been? Yes, yeah, for sure. I mean,
So how many have you killed so far?
I've only hit one once, but, but no, that was
Yeah.
that was.
So do you like to look around, Big K? Oh shit, who's one?
No, you don't even. They're not that. They're not. They're like they're just big enough to like be gross as shit, but like not big enough to like stop or really like. You're not gonna like ruin your car or anything like that. You know, you're still gonna.
They're not
Just a nice green crunch.
Yeah. It's just a
Yeah.
thud. It's just a thud. You just keep driving.
Dude,
Yeah.
all right. So you know how RG3 wants to make a Wagyu farm? A Wagyu
Yeah,
farm or
yeah.
whatever? I want to
Yeah.
raise bison, bro. That'd be sick, dude.
Mhm.
Dude, oh,
There's,
so
I mean,
yeah.
there are farms available. Like, I mean, I was actually, I went last time I was here. I went and looked at a coffee. I had a realtor meet me to look at this coffee farm that was like, it's like a 30-acre coffee farm for, I mean, with a little house on it. And they wanted like 200 grand. I mean, it's not that much for acreage out here, you know.
Right.
Get some Hexican coffee.
I know, right? Mexican coffee. Yeah, I wonder why Crypto Coffee stopped selling coffee, because he originally was selling packs of coffee with cryptos on it. He originally,
Really?
yeah, he did. If you look at his stuff and his old stuff, he used to sell packets of actual coffee. I like he told me that in an interview.
That's cool.
Yeah, but dude, I found some crazy ass shit out. But this is like old. But Russia's been trying to clone woolly mammoths for a minute, dude. For a minute, dude. Yeah, they're trying to bring the woolly mammoths back, so they eat up that kind of that tundra, and basically like defrost it essentially with the mammoth.
Oh yeah, they're all about like we're like they're all about whatever global warming is. They're like, we'll do that. We're cool. Yeah, we're on board. We'll thaw. Let's
Open
thaw
reactor.
that shit.
Open reactor for sure, bro.
Yeah, yeah. What? You have no problem. Open reactor. All good. Everything.
Don't be bitch. Drink vodka, faggot.
Yeah, drink. It's all melt quickly, very quickly. Yes, I mean, hey, you know, I can understand that. They want to build a road that connects Alaska, and did you see all that stuff recently? There's like an article at
Bering.
like
Trump was there was people think it was really stupid to try to buy Greenland. That was really fucking smart move if we had got that done, because then that would have locked up that entire sea lane up there too. So we would have just took this huge, and Greenland's got so much fucking resources, especially as it melts.
People don't understand. They've got, so on both the east and the west side, they've got enough of a hotbed for their kind of like Iceland with their geothermal activity.
Yeah.
You could literally create 2 power plants, one on each side of the island and it's not really, it's almost a freaking continent, let's be honest, but you could create enough power just from those 2 hot spots that you could power that whole place with clean energy for indefinitely.
Yeah.
Okay. That geothermal shit's pretty badass.
Really not bad on the coast. That's where everyone lives, is on the coast. It becomes glacier the closer to the inside of the island you go, but it's all coast on it. And if global warming becomes a real thing, hey man, you're already on the right place.
Yeah, they're like $2 an acre, bro. $2 an acre.
They just got their independence in the 70s from the Dutch.
Yeah, that's that right there is why I think that, like, yeah, it'd be a nice idea and some sort of theory to buy them, you know, but like the only shit you're gonna be able to buy is stuff from other people who own it, you know, like they have to be like, if the Dutch still owned them and were super hard up and owed us a bunch of money, or were fucked it for some reason themselves, sure, by all means. I mean, that's how we got half of our country, you know. But most people aren't just giving up their only sovereign land they have if they just got their sovereignty. They're like, nah, fuck that, no.
Yeah, until the United States pulls out of the fucking UN and we start getting fucking real empirical again. I mean, do you hear all that shit? I mean,
we just can't. You just can't like be inflating our currency and doing all the goofy shit we're doing at home, and then also trying to now, we're gonna do some worldwide police bullshit again. I don't fucking think so. it seems like burning the candle at both ends at the moment. You know,
that's true.
That military might is the only thing that keeps the world reserve currency. Let's be honest.
Right.
Let's be honest, because no one wants to go up.
Yeah, well, the difference now though is that our military. You know, you don't have to invade somewhere to be like, I can still put I can drop a bomb on your, you know, this close of a distance from a drone, you know, anywhere in the fucking world, you know.
Well,
like,
and whether
the game's definitely different.
Whether people want to give him credit for this or not, Trump is brilliant for this Space Force. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's where the next war is going to be, dropping nukes from satellites, man. I'm sorry, you can pinpoint anywhere on the world. We've already got the GPS technology. We've got the imagery that can look down to freaking the quarter on the street from space. Like, it's.
I mean, sure. I mean, like, I'm not saying that he's not, but like, I mean, there's a few like I agree to some degree, but I also think that I think we already were doing that from like other people that I've spoken to that are in the Air Force. They're like, we already fucking had all that, you know, now like, and you know, like, and then two, it's like this really strange branding thing that like is just very ill-timed and makes somebody who's already over scrutinized sound really silly. And the, you know, like, it just doesn't, it's just like, it's like you really didn't think it through too hard when, like, again, it's a lot of that is like, all you're doing is, if you've seen that show with Steve Carell, there is some truth to that, like early on, where they're like, oh, we're splitting these branches of military up for what reason right now? I'm not quite sure on that exactly. You know, like,
I haven't seen the show, but I'll tell you what.
I thought it was a movie.
No, I think it's a series. Isn't it?
Nice.
It's a series, I think. Yeah,
but
it's all
I haven't even seen it, so I can't really speak intelligently to it. But I will say this: they've known for years, and they've just started talking about it within the last year, that there's a lot of resources on some pretty nearby asteroids, and they're going to mine those.
Yeah, I have read that shit. Oh, for
Gold's
sure.
Gold's gonna crash, bro. Gold's gonna crash, dude.
So I disagree. That's been the theory on why I disagree is because what's going to happen is you add $10 quadrillion worth of United or gold into the not only the U.S. market but all the worldwide market. But at the same time, you're starting a space race. That kind of money is nothing when you're increasing the big pie of everything. When you start building out personal spaceships and corporate spaceships and corporate miners on other planets, like, it's going to create a whole expansion like never seen before.
The real
that I could possibly believe. The only thing that the only reason why I'm like, I struggle to think we're close to that yet is because like currently, like, for what I do and like the metals that we're a part of, it's like actually cheaper for us to just like, we only use so much right now in industry of all of that. Like, it's cheaper for us to just like I'm mining metals, like us taking converters out of broken cars. It's cheaper for us to do that than it is for us to mine shit out of the ground right now. So like that's a closed loop system that works better than going to get fucking more platinum and palladium and rhodium and shit. So like,
use what we got already.
So now you want to fucking spend fucking 10x or 100x the amount of money to go get it somewhere fucking else super dangerous, like in a way that we've never even tried or known. Man, did you ever see a spacewalk? This is motherfuckers on a spacewalk. Oh, fuck. I hope I don't fucking go into the oblivion of fucking space right now. It's like the idea that we're anywhere near ready to fucking go into somewhere and be like, I've been working on the railroad on the motherfucking space asteroid is just the most insane shit that I've ever fucking heard. It's like, it sounds cool. It sounds like some next level Star Trek shit, but like, I just cannot dream that. Like, where's the budget for that and why? You know?
We're doing it, and we're bringing back the old school chain gangs, bro. Chain gang spacewalk, bro.
I mean, there's not a resource out there that we need that bad. You know, like, we don't need fucking oil that bad. We don't need fucking metals that bad. Like, there's not that much out there that we like. There's no unobtainium that we need from the Navi or something.
Unobtainium.
That shit doesn't exist yet. You know, so like. You know, so like at the moment we're good with what we got until like there's some reason to go mine fucking some rare ass plutonium or something to kryptonite because fucking evil Superman comes or something. I don't see a reason to go all the space rock and
hear me out, man. There is some fine ass purple ladies on Venus, bro. hear me out though, bro. I mean, like purple
No,
ladies.
no.
Am I put these
can't.
Earthling ladies in check, dude? If we got some purple titties out here.
Oh, 3 titties too. I'm down with 3 titty chicks too. I'm all about that shit.
Oh, Total Recall style.
One eye. Yeah, they can have
Total
one eye. I'm cool with that. They can be like
Leela.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
The pie chart's gonna be 1% space boobs.
I love it. That's cool. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's kind of a cool idea.
I could see the Space Force idea. The reason why I do think it is necessary and why I could see it being useful, and like where I do see that technology coming into play is, I know it sounds fucking goofy because we've all seen the movie, or maybe we haven't, but some Armageddon shit. Like, we know that there's an asteroid coming and we need to fucking divert it. Like, that is a very 100%. Necessary thing that, like, out of all the fucking things that is going to possibly happen to us, like, besides us tearing ourselves apart, like, more than likely a big ass fucking rock's going to come and just hit us and we're going to be done, you know? Right. So we got to figure that shit out, you know? And like, I like Tesla ideas of like some fucking, you need some conspiracy theory shit of some Tesla, you know, what's the HARP project shit that, like, to use our own magnetic force field to, you know, extend the atmosphere to fucking like deflect things that way. But like, we don't know enough about that yet. And you're going to fuck with weather patterns and do a bunch of shit that we're not really fully fucking aware of yet. You know, I'm not saying no, it's like GMO shit. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I'm ready to be the guinea pig. Do I have to be the guinea pig? Does it really have to be me?
I say no to soy.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, just like in general, like, it's one of those topics that like I've read the fucking papers, I've done the actual like research on that shit, and like, I don't need to be the like how they do what they say. Like, they act like they're like, we're gonna splice this little thing out of here, all cool and cute, like, and they're like, no, they use this thing called a gene gun, and they just like explode it into there and like do all sorts of irreparable ass damage. They don't know what the fuck it does. They don't really do. And then they're like, it does what we wanted it to, kick ass. And like, what did you want it to do? Oh, make a poison to be a pesticide. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat that shit. I don't know. So like, there's like plenty of shit that's out there that like I'm not gonna just sign the fuck up for. They're like, in theory, I believe to be totally possible and super kick ass, like weather manipulation and all that kind of shit. Super cool ideas, you know. But like, do I gotta be in the path of the fucking the collateral damage of the tornadoes that come because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing? I don't want to be. I'd rather not.
Well, I got a retired Lockheed Martin astrophysicist that lives here in our small little town. He retired here. We've had these discussions, and all you have to do to control weather like that is be able to reverse gravity. You create a high pressure and low pressure zones, and you can turn off tornadoes like that, or you can make it rain where there's a drought. So. And I know a guy working on it. So
Oh yeah, I mean, like, all that shit's a thing. I mean, you've seen the weather fucking manipulation rockets that they used to make it rain at the Olympics years ago. I mean, that was fucking years ago, you know. Like, there's a whole science.
The Saudis still do it to this day to make it rain.
Yeah, there's a whole science on it. Like, there's a whole body of papers that you can read that like go into that shit very, very in-depthly. I'd hope that I'm not clear, where I'm living isn't clear for a testing zone for some of that shit, you know. But that's all I'm saying. I mean, like, I know it's out there, you know. So
we were
like,
able
the
to
same way with
clouds, but it only took a bunch of arsenic to do it.
So you know how like Randy was bitching about the mosquitoes and shit. There's been like an old conspiracy theory from like World War II that the United States had actually tried to make mosquitoes carry a small bit of fire, like basically start fires and stuff, so they could spread it across Japan and stuff. And they actually put some in like Mississippi. Most of it was done in Georgia. And then they're saying this might be one of the reasons why there's so many fucking mosquitoes, because they dropped like 1 billion mosquitoes from fucking airplanes into some of these fucking states. That might be the real reason why there's so much fucking mosquitoes.
I can believe it, man. I can believe it. It's true though, too.
They did it with bats as well.
Yeah, it's all big mosquito. It's the thing. Now they have the spray things that come around in Florida all the time to like kick them down and shit. You know, it's all big industry or something. I don't know. But I mean, we do all that kind of shit. Like there's like a whole there's a fucking field of tires that they had to remove from the ocean off the coast of Florida because in the 70s they thought to like regrow coral, they'd like promote coral growth by like sinking a bunch of fucking tires under the ocean and like, there you go, enjoy fishes, you'll love that, right? You'll just like grow on it and shit because it looks like coral kind of, right? And then so then they spent like 5 times as much money to take the tires out that were like doing all this fucking little plastic bits and shit. And yeah, it's a, you know, they don't, it's not always, we don't always know what the fuck we're doing.
Well, all I gotta say is thank God the world works the way it does, or we'd be screwed. Because it does a pretty good job of cleaning up the stuff that we don't know what to do with. So
oh yeah, I mean mostly it's like we just fuck our own day up. It's not like the world. The world's just gonna keep on ticking. Like I mean, whenever we get good like technology, we just fuck it up at first. I mean that's why people put
adding. I mean, yeah, I worry about us destroying certain ecological zones, but I mean it's not like we're adding anything. We're not mining stuff from spacing, bringing it here to the world. I mean plastics are pretty naturally occurring. Oil leaks out by tens of millions of gallons a year naturally into the ocean from deposits under the sea. Like this, we're not introducing anything to this world that isn't already here.
No. What I mean is that like it's what the way that we do it sometimes is we fuck shit up by our unintended. Like I mean, you know, the Pink Floyd cover of the cover of the Pink Floyd album, I believe it's Animals. You know, that has the picture of it's now the Tate Modern in London. It's a museum now, but it used to be the old power plant in London. Like that's a perfect example where like we, as soon as we hit the Industrial Revolution, we got electricity. Like where do we put a coal burning power plant? Fucking downtown, like right downtown. And then like kids are like ashy and covered in soot in pictures from that time. And you're like, why did that happen? Because we didn't fucking now you're like, oh, we could probably put that, you know, 60 miles down the road and run some wires and shit, you know. But like we honestly did not fucking know any better at first, you know. They're just like, look at this shit, you know, kick ass. We got to have it right next to us. And I mean, and it's the same thing goes with everything. Like you have a learning curve period, you know, where you don't know how to fucking deal with the technology. You burn your house down, learn, you know, figuring out about fire or whatever, you know, whatever it is, you know.
Our only savior too. Developing new technology to combat the mistakes we've made with old technology might be our only chance.
I agree with that. Actually, I'm like firm believer that like we're not going back into huts and teepees and shit. That is not gonna like fix any fucking problems here. They're like our like really only chance out of like any sort of disaster situations or issues we cause or anything like that is gonna be on our own accord and figuring our own, like inventing our own fucking way out of it. Like, you know, that's, if we do cut to some sort of situation where fucking like, you know, greenhouse shit is the worst and we have global warmings to like some epic proportions, then like there's just going to be an industry that will like evolve because of that. And there'll be like carbon suckers that'll like get paid to fucking come and suck your fucking carbon out of the air and shit. Like that's just what they'll, you know, like that's just like we naturally evolve that shit as we need, you know, like, so I think that we will invent our way out of whatever fucking issues we come up with, you know, hopefully, ideally.
Capitalism. I mean,
you guys, I guess I don't have to worry about you guys, but all these plebes that are just hanging out on Earth. Well, my Hex is in 15 years is going to buy me an Elysium type spaceship that orbits the Earth. So that's where I'll be. I'll be in Elysium. You guys can join me, you Hexicans.
Running sweatshops.
What happens here on this planet's surface is totally not my worry. So
oh yeah, there's a part of me that like honestly, like people are like, oh, you're moving to Puerto Rico for the tax benefits, and I'm like, you know, not entirely. Like there's a huge part of me that is. I was listening to Peter Schiff talk on Joe Rogan the other day, and it, like a couple days ago,
you mean Peter Schiff interviewing Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Fucker would shut the fuck up. Fuck, dude.
Joe's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, had to blame it on the Zoom a million times, but you're like, dude, quick, get off the talking points for a second. You know,
he was like, there was a point where he was like, Peter. Oh my God, fucking shit, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But I mean, like with the part that I was mentioning is that, like, I can agree that like a piece of me is super stoked to check the fuck out on national politics entirely. Like, that does not I don't give a shit. My vote doesn't matter. I don't even get to. I'm fine with that. Cool. Bye. Peace.
Local was the only vote that actually mattered.
Yeah, exactly. I was already looking up local politicians, figuring out. I got at the place I'm at. I got the mail. I got some mailers in the mail for the local ones, and I see what their talking points have. See who's got what to offer. How much it is to buy a local politician.
Yeah. Local politician. Okay.
I'll find out the going rate.
Yeah. Well, I need a small city. We're gonna call it the Hexagon. I need that. I need that to go through planning and zoning. So find out for me what that would take.
To push that through planning and zoning.
I'm just letting all of the Hexicans know. You heard it first on this show. I am doing a development in Puerto Rico, and it's going to be high-end custom homes. So come come all.
The Hexican Citadel.
Citadel. Oh yeah, perfect. I'd love to get one. I'd love to design.
Did you guys ever listen to the Bitcoin Time Traveler?
No.
Yeah.
I've seen
There's a big inside joke where people just kind of yell at each other like Citadel. Basically, like it's like dystopian future that like Bitcoin's rising so much and it's caused so much deflation that like people don't have no reason to work anymore, really. And basically anyone that's crypto rich lives inside a Citadel, which is a gated fucking city with private security, military. And you live in Citadel, and like the world is like pretty much ran by this guy called Mr. Was it Friedrich or Friedrich?
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was, but his Citadel shit is fucking hilarious. I mean, like, it's some dystopic, hilarious shit, and like, I mean, he had made some ridiculous predictions, and like for a while, a lot of that stuff, like, he was right on about a couple, but for a bunch of them came true up until recently, a past like year or two. Yeah,
like, dude, it was literally like North Korea is going to be a big crypto player, and the Saudis are going to be one of the largest holders. So like it was like Saudi Arabia and North Korea are going to be some of the biggest Bitcoin holders on the planet, and they're like, that's bullshit. Then North Korea is like their second annual Bitcoin conference in North Korea. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and they have a gang of fucking hackers stealing. Fucking
crypto. I was gonna say stealing Bitcoin, man. They're doing that shit. Oh fuck yeah.
Fuck,
oh yeah, hilarious.
Well, you guys, we're about to the end of the capabilities of this stream anyway before it cuts us off and doesn't let us continue recording. So
13 all right, I'm fucking front run everybody. Front run everybody.
That's right.
I like it.
That's right. We're gonna. I guarantee we're gonna have some hex memers cutting this thing apart with Randy tonight.
This shit was insane, dude.
I want to see some hex song on the guitar.
Oh my god, I would have come on earlier. I was watching a show with my wife, like Paul watch thing where But I was also like, she's not here with me, so I was actually watching some of that and y'all too, and I was like, God, this dude is hilarious, man. I can't wait to see him TikTok and hex shit, man.
I love it, man.
I'm so happy I fucking DM'd him, dude. I'm so happy.
Fucking great move. Yeah. Kick ass, y'all. Well,
good night, you guys.
Thanks for having me on, y'all. Have a good night.
Appreciate you guys. Hey, the rest of you guys.
Come check out Bingo Earth on Sunday. Sunday 6:30. We'll be doing. It's like $10 to play, and it gets you into all 4 games. And we'll do it like right before Hexologist. So like by 7:40, it'll be over. And each game you win 20,000 hex for the winner, and then there's a raffle at the end for anyone who played. So like you have a chance to turn your $10 into 100,000 hex in one show. And each set of cards that you buy puts you in a drawing for the day before, 2 days before Big Payday, like is the last Bingo Earth before Big Payday is the 15th. And everyone who's played in these 5 up to then will get it put in a raffle for 500,000 hex. So
that's sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. So then you'll get it on the 15th. So you'll have a day and a half to stake it before Big Payday.
My wife doesn't even care for hex, but she loves bingo, so she'll be on. This one.
Come on down. Heck yeah, awesome.
With something for both of us to enjoy. The rest of you guys check out Discord. If you're not in the Discord, please sign up. We'd love to have more members in there participating. You can have a longer, like I said earlier, a long form discussion with others that doesn't get drowned out right away with 20,000 people from Telegram. So some other things, to consider for you guys out there. And the rest of you guys have yourselves a good Hexican weekend.
Cool. Peace.
Right.